Got that defeatist attitude.
A wild. Sir Yeetus.
Yo,
Entered the
mama.
chat. Welcome to the stream. Sir Yeetus.
Has her own
Said,
gravitational
Yo,
pull.
mama.
Ow. Fuck yeah. Oh shit, what the hell?
Sir Yeetus. Said. LMAO, I am drinking some good stuff today. It has been a busy week so far.
What the fuck just happened? Oh god damn it, what the shit?
Sir Yeetus. Said. Life happened chaos.
What the shit? Oh, now you're doing this shit. Somehow I ended up dragging the main scene all the way up top in a split fucking second. And then it did this. I love it. Transform. Stretch the screen. There you go. God damn. I swear. I love when technology just goes full on and quits working. And what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever it is they hail from. I'm
Sir
back
Yeetus
again with some more
said,
misadventures of a quest for
Chaos. I do
World of
have a funny
Warcraft.
story with my first interaction with cannabis. LOL.
Ooh, well, there you go. Well, do feel free to come on the Discord and share your first time with cannabis with us. Mine was at a sleepover. We didn't have no papers, so we peeled out some pages from the back of the Bible. And that was my first smoking experience. Yeah, that was my first smoking experience. I grew up around weed, so I grew up around most drugs. Because, yeah. It's not something I'm too proud of. But, you know, we don't choose the families we're born into. They're forced upon us. We don't ask to be born, we're forced to be born. But, make do with your situations. My parents weren't the best. They definitely could have done better. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, I've forgiven them for
James
a lot of what they
said,
did.
My poor cat hates getting the front line plus flea medicine. I think the feeling and sounds scare her.
They just don't like wet stuff on them. And same issue with normal. Same issue with motherfucker! I gotta get him a scratch and post. This chair. Oh god, this chair. Oh man, it just got a little bit biggity in here.
James
What's going on, sir?
Oh my
said,
god, it's so biggity
maybe
in
there
here.
is better package.
Of course it's bigoted in here.
Cheese
You're
and
here.
crackers. Just got doubly bigoted. Come on, there we go. Trying to tab over to the right screen here. I'm on my tank. I don't know if there could be two tanks. There can be only one, but I will lose because I'm a lower level.
Yeah, we'll face roll you.
A new version is available. Download it for curse. Oh boy. Okay. So there's a new version of something that I need to download.
Yeah, it took me forever to get my fucking Switch reset because I couldn't
Yeah, that's
remember the
right. I
password
was gonna
anymore.
I was supposed to get on one of my other character classes anyways. That was the plan. I'm high.
Alright, I'm switching over.
Oh, okay.
I got my Pally sitting where we gotta get upgraded. Or we gotta get
I need to
fucking
level
things
this
to upgrade.
guy. Yeah, this is my thing, the grinding part. Fucking but it's part of
Getting
the
my road.
process. It wouldn't be an RPG without the grind. It's what makes it. Well, the grind and the whole, forming a bond with people and the community and shit like that. And that's where the guild comes in. But we have a
I don't
Canadian bigot as
suppose
our leader in this guild, so it's deader than a Vegas hooker.
guild is for me and me only.
The bigotry.
Oh,
The
yeah.
bigotry,
I need
man.
I need a sword, bro.
He needs a storage.
James said.
Sword.
You can make one, just get long natural fiber rope like cotton or something. If you ever get a
Apparently,
dog, the
fucking
cotton ropes are
one spec
important not to hurt the
requires
dog's
a
mouth.
sword, not daggers. Even though it says you can use daggers, it won't let you.
Right.
It just lists it as
And
one-handed weapon. Well, fucking
drinking
dagger is a
some good
one-handed weapon.
stuff today. It's been a busy week. Life happened. A funny story. Still waiting on Yeetus to come in and tell us about his first time smoking weed. Poor cat. Yeah, I don't know. Just like cats just don't like baths. I don't think it's the packaging either. It's just the fact that you're putting a foreign substance on their body, and like, how dare you? That's what it is. They don't know what you're doing. They don't know what you're putting on them. They just know you're putting a weird substance on them, and they don't like it. But
James
eventually, either
said,
get used to it.
Could be the
or
wet thing. It's also windy AF today, probably freaking out a little.
the wind thing definitely could be wind. Bleh. Wet thing most definitely I think would be an issue. Like I said, Garfield fussed when I tried to put the shit on him. He didn't like it. You should always dip them, but then you gotta. And they actually make it's like a mesh kind of thing that you could put your cat in, and you can still kind of scrub them without them fucking you up. But I never used one. Garfield rarely got bathed.
James
What is
said,
the status of mine?
like the skirting squeaks, plants rubbing on the house, etc.
It does not tell me whether my oh, there we go. So I guess jewelry doesn't have durability. It's good to know. Alright. Are you
A wild
ready, sir?
Sam Fisher entered the chat. Welcome to the stream.
To begin the dungeon crawl.
Sam Fisher said,
Well met.
Howdy gentlemen
Hey, what's up,
07.
Sam Fisher? How you doing, sir?
Be good. See you soon.
Welcome. Safe travels.
Oh, Nermal. Hello.
James said, Yeetus saluting face. Sam Fisher saluting face.
Nermal the Nutless has presented himself. What you doing, buddy?
Sam Fisher said, What up James 07? Sam Fisher said, Hey Yeetus 07.
He's like, damn it, I just got comfortable.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. That was literally hovering over a button. I was just clicking.
Sure.
You do that again.
Sure. He was waiting. He knew where it was gonna pop up and everything. As soon as it popped up, pop! I don't think so, bitch. And once I get high enough level to go into the newer shit, I'm just gonna abandon all this shit.
I don't trust the newer flea medicines like K9 Advanix was actually killing some dogs.
You gotta be careful with this stuff nowadays. I had a buddy, I think it was Heart's Guard or something like that. He gave it to his dog, and it killed his dog.
God damn, dude.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Stay low. They haven't spotted us yet. According to our intelligence, the keys that access
I'm sorry, buddy. We don't
and the hostage
have it.
ring are kept by the overseer around his neck.
James
Secure the perimeter guard
Damn.
while
said,
you make your way to the sewer
so
grate.
I'm sticking with the older meds for her.
Got no
A wild.
finishing moves.
Iron Blades
Iron Blade.
entered the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Sir. Hope all is
Iron
well.
Blades said,
Why are they firing
put
off
garlic
their
in your
heavy
cat
hitter
food to
already?
prevent fleas. James said,
You mean?
like raw garlic.
Yeah, I heard raw garlic was a good one. to
Iron
use.
Blades said,
If you do have
good
a
quality
flea
powder.
problem, if you take a bowl and you put it on the shit, I lost aggro. Get your ass
James.
over here.
said, or how got a video or something to watch.
What are you doing? I'm gonna buy you a Santa. Santa. Where's your cup?
Oh wait, you're tanking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can tell. The thing. Ah, okay. Yep, that's what needs upgraded too. My
Iron
detail
Blades
things is working now though.
said, just mix a teaspoon of powder into cat meat.
I learned if you take a teaspoon of olive oil and you put it in your cat's dry
James
food,
said,
it
most
will,
powder garlic is garlic salt, more salt than garlic, but I don't think the salt will hurt her
I
any.
don't know, buddy.
it'll help. Shit. It'll help reduce hairballs and vomiting.
Iron Blades said, or raw garlic mashed up in oil.
Yeah. And oil or mixed in with the food as a paste. Cat's gonna have some funky breath,
Don't hurt the cat, Michael.
but
Explain to me why you
it'll.
haven't flooded the lower
It's all
levels
worth it in the end,
and
especially to
drowned
prevent
these
fleas.
squabbling rats.
But yeah, if you got a flea problem in general, you take a bowl, fill it with some water and some just soap, and them suckers will leap to their
You'd better
death.
be right, or your replacement person
James
will be to watch
said,
you drown with the
oh
rest
sure,
of
that
the
makes sense, sardines in oil instead of water, whatever. Iron Blades said, I do it for my dog.
Where am I supposed to go exactly? I guess
This
this
way.
way. Yo, what the shit? Why is... Oh man. I will boot your ass for not knowing your role, buddy.
What are you talking about?
this other fucking tank in here. Who's not a tank, he's a DPS.
Sam Fisher said, Chaos, do you know what a spliff is?
I do. It's half tobacco, half sweet, sweet Mary Jane. Up to group. Oh, bye.
James said, I don't mind cooking, mashing up some garlic in a can of cat food plus
Is that
some
you
olive
with
oil.
me?
Isn't unreasonable
No.
effort for me. I'd like to have her around a long time. Iron blades.
And there's more natural
Said,
things to use than,
let the good times roll.
than the manufactured, man-made shit that may or may not
Sam Fisher
kill your pet.
said, I use a 80-20 mix, but yet an old friend came by and shared a kiwi-flavored spliff yesterday and I think I'm hooked now, lol.
There you go. Yo, this other DPS tank is starting to irritate me. Alright. Quit trying to tank, bud.
Iron blades said, cooking the garlic will be easier to get the cat to eat as it's less strong flavor.
Fresh meat.
Damn, y'all them.
What's up?
Come on, boys. Show them why this is our block.
This is where I need a DK. Yank him back to me.
But I was up for parole.
Who there, who there? It's an ass off. Done feeding Gorlock.
I don't see Bingus nowhere. You guys,
That's that.
you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I'm going the wrong way.
Iron blades,
Was that the
Sad.
end of the dungeon?
dope pets and cooking all a
No,
man
no, we
needs.
should be going up.
Up? Okay.
Up, yeah.
Where'd Mr. Hemi
We're
go?
going up.
Hemi is probably over on True Blood stream.
I don't see him live.
Well done. Looks like you have things under control.
Okay.
We'll finish securing the lower levels while you make
I think
your
this is
way
my
to the
first time
overseas.
running this dungeon. Me.
Well, we were here.
Well, we were here, but I was a DPS. I was busy DPSing and not tanking.
James
We were here that
said,
time. Or no, I
I've
was
got a
here.
cigarette machine that uses like a small screw. Think grain screw on a
Well,
combine,
well,
just
well,
way
well.
smaller, could easily roll up the smoke in any mixture desired. 10 Cavendish, 70 preferred.
Nice.
Ain't the biggest hell.
James said. To back 20 devil's lettuce.
Oh. What's new in the hood today, guys?
A wild.
Oh, he can see
Char
me.
Aznable.
Usual
Entered the chat.
grind.
Welcome to the stream. Char Aznable.
What's up, Char?
Said.
How you doing?
Oh, I, brothers K is for you 728
Yeah.
in chat.
And all see
Do what?
oh, yeah, so they can all see me.
James
Out of
I'm a
what?
rogue, man.
said. Whatever, just need a cheap jungle site scale.
Behind.
Iron blades. Said. 50-50 mix is preferable.
Apparently, Angler is leaving YouTube for good.
Yeah, that was what I just saw.
We've secured the prisoners and established a perimeter. The lower levels belong to us.
Char Aznable. Said. Anybody seen Angler's final video?
I tell you, brother, it breaks my heart. You know, it infuriates me. It breaks my heart at the same time. But I understand that it's for the best for Angler's mental health. Get away from all this.
Okay, yep. Alright, now I know where we're at.
James.
Yeah, I thought this was start looking familiar.
Said. I don't blame him. Cleaning up your life in private is hard enough. I wouldn't want to try to do
James,
it under a microscope.
It sucks because, you know, our community and Angler
Char
have been
Aznable.
so close for a long
Said.
time.
Brother James.
You know, we've been through a lot together in
James.
these last 2 years.
Said. https YouTube BCRWG27GSB5YSI ISIPA0HQCTGYP2H Anglers video. Char Aznable. Said. Hey Blades.
This is going much differently than yesterday.
Yeah, well, got weird at one point.
Oh my god. You know what?
Fire! I'm looking at you!
It got weird in here at one point.
These guys are about to start regretting life, because I will kill all of us. I will let everybody fucking die. I will go and pull everything.
Sam Fisher.
Let
Said.
the tank do his fucking job.
Angler may be stepping
God
away,
damn.
but he is still out. Brother in arms.
Damn it,
Outlaw
Tim, do
07.
your fucking job.
I
James.
have been. I can't
Said.
help it when there's other people
Sorry,
going
Outlaw.
in there
Please continue if you
trying
have more to
fucking
say.
tank instead of me. Like they know their role. Like this
Sam
Paladin
Fisher.
right here. He knows
Said.
he's DPS. but
Also,
he's coming
maybe
in there trying
he'll
fucking
decide
tank.
to come back
He
one
needs
day
to
too.
slow his fucking roll.
Iron Blades. Said. It is understandable but sad that certain creatures have pushed a decent man to stop doing what he likes.
You need to target him. Alright, there we go.
Oh, damn.
Oh no. Oh no, James. That was pretty much all I had to say. I mean, you know, sometimes
A
you
wild.
do what you have to do for
Lord
yourself.
SOS 91.
First
What's
and
up, Lord
foremost.
Sos?
Entered
I'm
the
going
chat.
long
Welcome to
way.
the stream. Lord
And,
SOS 91.
You know,
Said.
Angler has
All of
had
us
a
have
very
bad blood and history with each
rough
other. We all
go
need
with
to
this
shut the
community,
noise
really
off and
has.
stop talking so much crap about each other. We all want the best.
A
We
lot
all
of it
have
was unfair,
influences
but a
on each
lot of
other.
it,
Blame
you
me.
know,
Char Aznable. Said.
just is what
3
it
hours
is,
left
man.
until FF7 Rebirth launch.
Nice. Fantasy 7 read.
You know, and you just have to come to the conclusion that it's probably selfish of us to want him to stay in this toxic bullshit that all of us are having to deal with,
Iron Blades
especially here online.
said, "What is FF7?"
And
That
Final
stuff only
Fantasy
affects
VII.
people that know.
and think about what's best for him. Or at least that's what I would say.
Yeah. You're worried about
Oh.
our mental health is the most important thing. If you're fucked up in the head, that should take top priority again. And this kind of stuff, I mean, you're gonna be subject to some bullshit.
Char Reasonable said, "Final Fantasy
Absolutely.
VII, it's an RPG."
You know, he understood that coming into this, just like we all did.
Sam Fisher
Making content, and
said, "I have
unfortunately,
no
he
bad
got
blood
dealt a
here
very,
nor ill will
very
towards
shitty
anybody
hand.
here, neither have I talked shit about
That wasn't
anybody.
of
If
his
I disagree,
entire
I
doing.
present my argument opinion, and if they disagree, then so be it."
Yeah, so I'll be back.
Iron Blades
Now that we
said,
have the prison under
I
our
don't
control,
talk
"Okay, I have
shit.
played that."
we can
I
begin
just show shit.
What are you doing there?
What was I doing? Whipping
Sam
out a
Fisher.
I
sharter.
have to go deal with my
Said,
kid because he's in there doing
"I don't
something.
get foul because my
Alright, do
fellow
what you
men
gotta do,
hold
bud.
differing opinions, viewpointless."
Nah, SOS. I don't blame anybody.
I keep it civil as long as you keep it civil, but I will match your energy, and you
Char
don't want me to
Reasonable
match your energy because it'll either
said,
be down here or way up
"Father
here.
Charters
Yeah, I don't blame nobody. It happened. You know,
And depending
unfortunately,
on how
it's gonna
passionate
cost
I
us a
am,
brother here on the internet, and
hopefully it still comes around. I mean, you ain't got to just because, I mean, you still, come around. You still don't have to post content.
yeah.
I mean, that's all there is to it. You don't have to.
Sam Fisher said, "Exactly, chaos, I give what I'm given."
If you come at me
James
sideways, I'm gonna like
said,
360 and come at you the
"That
other
was
way.
worse than the Zerg scream from StarCraft NGL."
You know, there's a few people here who I could all too easily lash out at in anger, in wrath, because of the things that they've done and said about not only Angler but other people here too.
I thought you were gonna go on me about Gorlock and shit.
No.
Like chaos here with this fucking Gorlock shit, motherfucker. No.
James
No.
said, "Funny though."
You know, a lot of people's names in this community are being tarnished or being
Sam
attacked.
Fisher said, "I know I annoy you, outlaw my bad, lol."
Yeah, it'd be all too easy to lash out in anger at these people for the things that they've done. But this is what I remind myself, gentlemen. If I do that, if I stoop to the level of making, retaliatory anger content, then what separates me, what makes me different from the people that are against me?
And turn the other
And I
cheek.
become no different than them.
Turn the other cheek means don't. It doesn't mean just be a pacifist. It just means don't become like them. People misinterpret it.
Booty bro.
Booty broth. But yeah, because when you retaliate, if someone punches you and you punch them back, you become no better than them. And that was the message that they were trying to portray. Don't be like the person that accosted you, because then you become no better than that person.
Oh no, Sam! No! You don't annoy me, brother. No, I'm not annoyed by that. No, it's all right, man.
Sam
This
Fisher
would be the fun part.
said, Nah, if it gets physical, all bets be off, bro.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about. If
That's
I
the
make
hard part.
content,
He's talking about if it gets physical.
Sam
like,
Fisher
if someone punches me,
said,
I'm punching them back.
Outlaw, I was joking around. I didn't think that for real, lol.
and I start stooping to, making up false allegations against them, then I become no different than them.
And it's hard.
Sam Fisher
I mean, you're well within
said,
your right to defend yourself.
I use
course.
self-depreciation as humor. Lord SOS91
well within your right to defend yourself.
said, I take full accountability for my actions. All I can do is try to better self. Some god in my head tried to have me look at others in a different light. Trust given to freely.
They are metaphorically hanging themselves each and every day, each and every video, each and every post that they do. Things that comes to light behind the scenes. They are out in the open telling you what kind of people they are. And I am sitting back and I'm observing and I'm putting together the pieces to the puzzle of who these people are. And it's not painting a very good picture.
Nope. It's better to remain silent and thoughtful than open your mouth and prove everybody right.
James said, there as a lawyer I watch law of self-defense, interesting stuff for people in America.
Yeah, because the self-defense laws here really fucked up. Because all the laws nowadays are geared to protect the criminal instead of the individual.
Also Steve Leto, Lord SOS91 said, you're right, chaos. Sam Fisher said, here in New York you're expected to retreat until you can't anymore.
Yep.
Sam Fisher
They
said,
break into your house.
so if someone comes into your house and they're blocking your front door, they expect you to jump out a window and abandon everything.
You come through my front door
because the criminal's life is more important than the individual.
Sorry, I don't see it that way.
I don't either. You break into my territory and your life is in my hands.
Said,
you better pray to God. I'm a
so
God-fearing
many people
man,
are
and I
walking
don't
around like they have never been punched in the face.
You come through my door unannounced. I don't give a fuck what you're there for. You better hope to God I don't pull out that pistol, son.
Oh.
You better tell me ahead of time what you're doing in my house for.
That's the only sucky part. I can't
I'm gonna
torture him
hit the
before I
sack, want
kill
to
him.
take a nap before the FF7 launch. It's gonna be a long night later, brothers.
Where's that rule written?
Lord SOS91
again, their life is more valuable than our own.
That S from
What's
James
FF7?
Final Fantasy
said,
7.
That S insane to me. I live in a mobile home. Just getting proper windows are a month's long waiting list.
Wait, am I missing something?
No. They're coming out with the second part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they released the first part. Final Fantasy 7 was like a 4-disc series.
Okay.
Yeah, you had you got to a certain
Iron
point.
Blades
You had to pull out one disc and put in another.
You need 2 witnesses to get taken to court in Scotland.
Yeah, I remember having to do that for Driver 2, I think it was.
James said,
Unless
unless you order custom from a manufacturer.
You were saying, Chris? Where is what written down where? What was he talking about?
Law about torturing someone that breaks into your house.
Yeah, where's that written?
Sam Fisher
I didn't see it.
I'm not sure.
It's called duty to retreat, and it's fucking vulgar.
Duty to retreat my ass? I ain't retreating from shit.
Duty to retreat. I'm a duty
go fuck yourself for that one.
all over them.
You can go straight to fucking yourself over that law. I'm not doing it. Son, I'll pull the pistol out and pop, pop, pop.
Lord SOS 91
Pop goes the weasel.
said,
Ain't playing with you.
fight or flight.
Don't come up in my property
James
thinking that you're gonna steal something and me
said,
just jump
my
out a window
favorite
like
Scot
a
is
little
Count
bitch. That ain't
Dankula.
happening.
Count Dankula. It's a shame what happened to him.
Let me tell you something. That's one of them bullshit laws that's on the books that's tyrannical in nature. They can suck a fat dick. People ain't gonna
James
do it.
said,
Well,
that I
maybe
know
your
of today.
libtards will, but
Emotionally weak people will. People that get offended for other people will. That's what a lot of it is. People getting offended for other people.
then again, it tracks because they think they own your property anyway.
Oh yeah.
Lord
at least they
SOS
think they're
91
entitled to it because you're an oppressor.
said, I am one of those.
Yep.
Yeah, that's something
Duty
you
for
were
a
told.
treat.
Well, I was told I was an oppressor. I don't know how, but I'm just like, whatever, okay, I guess. You think what you want.
Let me tell you something. I work for what I've got. I pay the bills on it. I pay the taxes on it. You're gonna sit there with a straight face and tell me that I have to jump out a window if somebody's breaking in my house?
That's what New York
I'm
tells
not
me.
allowed to protect what I've worked
James
hard for.
That's what liberal
said,
and democratic run states
he has
say.
finally done with court crap, but
Nah,
it
you
cost
just suck a fat
140,000 and took 5 years off court crap.
You
I done got me
shovel,
some.
shut up. All you have.
Go ahead.
Shoot, shovel, and shut up. That's all you have to do.
Shoot, shovel, and shut up.
Iron Blades said,
Oh, that a
you can get
spot,
arrested
buddy?
for
That's where it
upsetting
got
someone in
damaged.
Scotland now.
Yeah.
Put that one in the garbage.
Here, so the
my
way it works is you can sit
Oh,
there
no.
and say whatever the hell
Said,
you want, but the instant
yeah,
somebody
that's insane
says
to me.
they're offended
Yeah,
by
you
what you're saying,
went
then the
soft
cop
spot.
can come in and arrest you.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Lord SOS
I
91
don't know what you're talking about.
said,
There was no incident
I know
here.
peeps that did court crap for 2 years for a harassing phone call
You can
charge.
get arrested for upsetting someone.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you can get arrested here for being straight and white.
Yep.
Oh, you think I'm fucking
It'll be
joking?
here soon in America,
I didn't
too.
laugh. I didn't laugh. I don't doubt it.
No, I'm agreeing.
Sam
You don't
Fisher
have
it's
to doubt
coming.
it.
'Cause
said,
I know it's coming.
No,
well,
I
you
don't.
just
Whether
said
you
if
want it
outlaw
to or
taxes,
not,
they
it's
claim
coming.
ownership to what s
Yeah,
yours
I
via
don't
the
doubt it.
avenue
I'm
of
pretty sure
extortion.
That is something that's happening.
Well, I mean, really, all they got to do is claim eminent domain, and they can take your property from you right there and then. No ifs, ands, or buts.
They don't need an excuse. They'll just spit off whatever, and who are you to argue it? Dude, I live under a dictatorship, okay? I know what it's like.
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't fucking want it. And until you stop the peaceful protest bullshit, it ain't never gonna end. Never.
Yeah, but
Biggest
see, the
mistake
thing
anybody's ever
is,
fucking
if a certain group of people were to actually go out and
Oh shit.
they would, I know what would happen.
They're trying it here. They're trying their damnedest to do it.
They
here.
really want us to, and I'm
Yeah.
not against it. I'm not
Put that on
against
the
it at
calendar.
all. I just need a time and a
Set it up.
place to meet up, to storm the fucking, to storm the White House and hunt down Biden and all these other corrupt ass politicians. Actually, fuck the White House. Go to DC. That's where it's all at. DC is where the cancer is at.
Are you queuing
Sam
us up,
Fisher
homie? Or...
Oh, I
said,
wasn't sure if you were ready or not.
I would rather die in battle
Yeah, I
against
said I
the
was ready.
tyrants pawns that ever live in a
shit.
state of submissive obedience
There you go.
axius non serviam. Sam Fisher
said all I need is a time and a
said,
place.
yes, that's what I be
Storm
been saying for
DC.
eons.
And
Put it on the counter.
get these people dealt with, hold them accountable,
Sam Fisher
and put people
said,
in that.
yeah, the government would lose.
You want real democracy
Sam
where
Fisher
everybody gets a say.
said.
That seems
Bad.
to be what these people want, even though democracy is a fucking terrible idea. It always leads to fucking... It's led to the downfall of so many societies, but people don't realize it.
Aye, this is the
Sam Fisher
Oh my god.
said.
Oh.
You are off base chaos.
Of course, we're not the only.
I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to go.
You are too late.
We're gonna go
The
down.
temple belongs to my master now. Soon,
Sam Fisher
evil will awaken
said.
Kill this motherfucker.
The Federal Reserve has to go
it's like we
first.
keep saying, just like with feminism, BLM, LGBT, none of this shit works.
Well,
None of this shit happens, especially
the
in
Federal
government.
Reserve? It's part of. It's in DC. It's one of them. You gotta go worldwide though.
Sam
'cause that's-
Fisher said.
all the world banks.
None of this.
Then you need to move
None
on
of
to
this
the
shit
power
works
supply
without
for
people's
DC,
participation in it.
James
That's
None
right.
of it.
said.
They
Oh, I
have
agree
to
with
have
that.
your participation, whether they have to indoctrinate you or not. And they do indoctrinate you. That's how much
James.
they think of you.
That's the education system.
And the Fed.
Yeah, that was kind of rough there. Because I got feared right off the bat.
And to be honest with you, if you have to indoctrinate a population to do what you want, you're forcing your will upon people.
That's essentially what they're doing. I mean, that's what the education system's geared to do.
Yeah, you are forcing your will to be done upon a
People
population.
don't realize
of people.
because they don't do the research. Our education system is based off of between World War I and World War II Germany. When they were at peak Nazism.
Goddamn fear.
Yeah, I know. And I got a 3-minute cooldown on my thing.
Once you figure out human nature, it's very simple. Once you figure out human nature, you understand that mankind is corrupt and will always be corrupt. They'll always desire to have power, control. They'll always be envious, jealous, prideful, egotistical,
Sam Fisher
gluttonous, greedy.
said.
I don't want
Once-
power.
Then you have to secure everything
Once
but
you
the WH.
understand that that's how humanity is, you start to understand what at least our founding fathers in the U.S. meant by keeping checks and balances over the government.
Well, you see, the problem
Somewhere along
is
the line-
people started giving the government all the responsibility. You know, raise my kid, and blah blah blah, and because now they kept the government itself kept rigging the system to where and then lying to the people. They didn't really have to go out and women didn't really have to go out en masse and work. They could have stayed at home. All that came through that was freaking reduced wages.
We lost the healer.
Oh God, did they die or something?
No, he just thought we were retarded.
That's why I don't speak to Canada or any other nation's politics, because I don't live there and I don't have the same understanding like somebody like Chris or Hemi or somebody would. But so I'm sure it's
gotta
the same
watch
thing
their
there.
news to get an understanding of how their politics are.
You see the tyranny going on literally nearly every day over there in Canada. So it's the same thing.
Not only
with them, like it
that,
is
but
us.
again, who's going to enforce it? Right? That's the big thing. People self-police.
Yeah.
So until fucking somebody says, just straight up, nope, we're not doing it. It's going to be all enforced by yourself. We're self-policing.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is there's another group of police
I
out
have
there
no
that are
idea
trying to
where we're going.
police. On top of it, this is the problem with self-policing is you get mob rule, and mob rule is very because I use Emmett Till. I like to use Emmett Till as an example because that dude got fucked over really bad. He was a dude, a white lady came. He was a black dude that a white lady came onto, and slept with him. And then when she got called out on it, she claimed he raped him, and he was lynched for it.
Yeah.
This is the problem with mob rule. God damn fear, eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah, welcome to the Andari fucking places.
Hey.
In our responsibility,
Targeting me.
to understand that freedom comes at a price, and you have to educate the next generation accordingly of what to be responsible for in order to keep this country the way that we want it to be run.
But what happens when the education system gets all their info from an outside source that claims to be the source of all knowledge? Like the United Nations and World Health Organization.
J.I.
And WEF.
Entered the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, that shit.
J.I. said.
That becomes a problem.
Haha, my brother just got a T4 from the coop. Our system is beyond FKKD.
Because they have the money? Is that why they're the experts? Because they have the money?
Saint Troglodyte.
That don't make no sense to me.
Entered the chat.
Because they have a
Welcome to the stream.
in front of their name makes them an expert?
If
Saint Troglodyte
you were
said,
put on a uniform,
education is up to the parents, not the state.
Most people will think that you have some form of authority. It doesn't even have to be a real fucking established uniform. Okay, it's fucked that way. Like we self-police to a fucking degree, if you ask me. We're fucking excellent at it.
Mm-hmm.
To the point that we just take people's authority based on cosmetic look.
Yeah.
Sam Fisher
wrong.
said, yeah, but we know the true nature of women now.
Yeah, that's why you see so many people talking about, well, where's your credentials? They're trained to look for credentials.
A lot of this modern day woman bullshit that y'all are seeing, they were conditioned to be this way.
Right.
They aren't naturally like this.
Right, exactly. Trained.
Where the fuck do you go in this fucking place?
Up and to the left or right. I was heading the right way until y'all called us
Saint
back.
Troglodyte.
Up. Go
That's an
uppity
appeal
up.
of power.
Hang a left. There you go.
Dungeons are
Did
good.
it.
Yeah, the thing about it is in this modern day and
3
age of so much
entered the
informational
chat. Welcome to the stream.
On the internet, you have
Crystalkiven 3
people trained
said
to ask for credentials.
Hi.
Well, where's my source?
Crystalkiven 3
credentials?
said,
You know,
I left a life in
most
break.
people,
I appreciate
Saint
it.
Troglodyte
Hope you're having a good day at work.
said, basically they're calling you stupid.
If I say, hey, outlaw the pedophile, right? And you got a 14-year-old girl that is like forest bride in the south there, where's my proof?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't, that's not credentials, though. That's just fucking straight up like common sense proof.
Sam Fisher said,
well, the thing
I no
about
longer
it is,
believe
when
that
you
chaos.
have something like that happen, right? What a lot of people fail to look at is that how easily that stuff can be set up to be fake, right?
No
this
shit.
Is how this is how politics do it all the time. You know, when they want to get rid of people, they'll set you up, and in a lot of cases they don't have to do that. In a lot of cases they don't have to do that because they've already got blackmail on you anyway. So,
they are just geeking heads. You know what I mean? And it seems like everybody takes their word for it because, again, it's that illusion of, well, this person must be in charge of things.
Father Saunders.
You need somebody in charge
entered the chat. Welcome to the stream. Father Saunders.
What's up, you weirdo?
Said, weirdos.
Well, sir.
Lord SOS 91
I expect them to start
said,
using those same tactics
it's
here
all
on
a mind
YouTube
F.
along with truth
It
tellers.
is all a mind fuck.
We're already
Saint Troglodyte
and feel like
said,
me having
the best
my hand
and brightest
in the
minds
jar
don't work for
and
government or
my
academia,
mouth
so
and be
it's
like,
appealed
hey,
to morons.
You're stealing cookies, and be like, no, I'm just protecting them to make sure nobody else steals them.
You
When
know,
in reality,
you
I'm
just
actually
gotta,
fucking stealing them.
You know, you just got to be smart enough to know that the same people that are trying to point out that, hey, these people are bad folks, the ones telling the truth, yeah, don't listen to them. you know, they're pedophiles, they're this, they're the same people who also champion for human trafficking, putting these products in stem cells in products and stuff.
Father Saunders
animal byproduct in our food.
said, "Hey Chaos Chat and panel,
They're
my
the
bad
same
cutting
people
off
that
streams.
do
LOL. If I feel too fucked up, I just stop them."
But yet a lot of their tactics,
Bone marrow
they'll
in our
use
jelly.
the benefit of children.
Yeah, they like to hide behind the children. Use the children as a shield to push their agendas.
Because they know that that's one boundary with the culture, no matter what country you come from. That's a line you don't cross no matter what nation you're in.
Protect the children.
You don't fuck with children. They know that. You do not mess with people's children. Bottom line, I don't care if
They
it's
do it all the time, though.
Yeah. You think those public
it don't
schools are
matter.
doing to your kids? Please quit stacking on me so I get unpolymorphed.
You know, it don't matter if you come from North Korea, whether you come from Tokyo, it don't matter, none of that. Children are children.
Yep.
The same people that'll sit there and use their stem cells in their products all day long and champion for women to kill as many fetuses as they possibly can to keep the population under control are the same people that'll also hide behind those same kids.
Said, "Back to work I go, have a good day."
Little
Saint
facial
Troglodyte
cream, nummy
said,
num numbers.
"Evil Mustache Man used the best interest of the child.
Yeah,
It was part
it's
of main
all
camp."
a mind fuck, and they do it
James
to you because that's how much
said,
respect they have for the average
"I'm not getting
person.
notifications for live streams often. If you went live at certain time ID, show up for the live stream."
Yeah,
Father
well,
Saunders
I'm meaning it to mean zero
said,
because they don't have any respect. for
"Don't
the
mess
average
with
person.
people's food properties or
No.
vices either, fuckers."
You're plebs, okay? You're like cattle in the fucking field.
Yep.
And the sooner you start seeing yourself that way, the sooner you will understand exactly how they think.
Yep.
Oh god, what is all this?
Other
He
weirdos
is
in here.
speeding everywhere, and it is getting progressively more speedier. I'm
Other
gonna
weirdos in
die.
here.
Why am I gonna die?
Other weirdo. Where you been, man?
He needs to stop. It's going everywhere. There's a little bit in my eye.
Gonna build me.
Not all of that. He just left some fucking coin for me.
Pieces again.
Other weirdo.
James
What's up, brother?
Michael, what are
said,
you doing?
Uh-oh.
"It's okay to F with the virtues though."
You die. There will be no.
Michael!
They fuck with the morals, the ethics, the values, the principles. They fuck with everything. Because they...
What are you
because
doing?
a small
Water in
subset
the
of
cat again.
society, mainly communist atheists, started spouting this stupid bullshit.
What are you doing now? You hurt yourself?
Because most
live
of
streams are you looking
because
for, James?
actually all of the big commies back in the day were
They're
atheists.
playing around.
Saint Troglodyte said, "Anything they can make money from."
Who do you need to go live, James?
Nobody.
He
Oh,
said
wow.
What's
if
up,
you
General
went
Sorrow?
live,
General
more often,
Sorrow.
talking to you.
Entered the chat.
Saunders.
"Welcome
Oh
to
my
the
God.
stream." General Sorrow
Yeah, I'm getting fear back.
said, "Hi all, sorry I disappeared this morning, the power went out."
Go up and see your mom.
James
Dog.
said,
Good.
"In
Well,
those
thank
days
you,
evil
Mom.
was called good and good
Your
evil."
mom fixed your toe.
General Sorrow
Good was good and evil
said,
was evil, but now what
"Only
is
here for
evil
a
is
few
good,
minutes."
and what's good is evil.
James
Because
Oh,
said,
he's talking about
people
Saunders. Okay.
I meant
started
Flanders.
redefining bullshit based off their subjective ass feelings. Everything had clear definitions, and people started redefining things. It's one of the things like women redefining the standards of beauty. I'm big fat beauty. Ah, you don't love me. I'm entitled to a thick
Well,
big
that-
James
Yeah,
said,
yes, that doesn't
That
work.
is
Not
what
wrong,
it
Trog.
created.
Sam
That
Fisher
doesn't work both
The
ways.
body.
said,
No. But
"If
they
believers
sure as
want
shit
to not be lumped
won't
in with
extend-
bad
they
stuff,
sure
then
as
maybe
shit
why
don't
all
extend
should
the
stop
same
doing
olive
it to
branch.
us."
They,
Lord
God
SOS
damn.
91
Why are you
said.
dead?
The thing with
Thanks
because I
guys,
have
I'll
not
stay
fired
out now as
retardant.
I do understand the damage
Oh,
I
this
caused. Never
motherfucker
wanted
pulled.
that peeps have me looking at my own brothers in negative
thing
lights, me
with
taking
the body
shots at people.
positivity
Gotta go
movement is
back
that's
in.
a psychological business
Sam
tactic.
Fisher said.
Of course.
That crap
There
all
is
the
a
time.
channel
Really?
that does
Yeah,
that
I
crap all the
understand.
time and it drives me
Right?
nuts.
It makes all of our society
Sam
weaker.
Fisher said.
Yeah, they understand.
Oh, if you're an
that
atheist,
there's
you
a
must
mass
also
majority
be a
of people out here
pedophile.
who's overweight, fat,
No,
Sam
and
I
Fisher
don't
easily
go by
get
that
addicted to
logic.
sugars
said.
and processed
But-
chemicals.
Oh, if you're an atheist, you must also have no morals.
Wait, what?
Sam Fisher.
Oh no, they had to have gotten their morals from somewhere
said.
though. That
Oh,
is
if
the
you're
big
an
thing.
atheist, you must also be a thief.
Ooh,
Sam Fisher said.
But it's
Oh,
just
if you're
a
an
big
atheist, you
correlation
must also be a
that
murderer.
A lot of the
Sam
communist
Fisher
dictators were
said.
all atheists.
Oh, if you're an atheist, you must also think your own life is worthless.
Where
Sam
the
Fisher
fuck are you going, motherfucker?
said.
I'm back here.
Someone
It's
just
ridiculous.
They literally
priestess.
created.
General Sorrow said.
I know not all
Well,
of them
I
are
would
Oh,
like
if
say
you're
that.
an atheist,
but-
you must be Sam Fisher. General
Oh,
I would
Sorrow
say
said.
Dude.
the corporations,
Hi,
the
Sam
Fortune
Fisher.
500, they
Sam
halfway
Fisher
created a
said.
built-in business
General
model
Sorrow,
of fat
LOL,
people.
would up 07.
But the fat people are also to blame. They made a willful choice to make themselves fat.
Yep. Being homeless is a
To
choice.
get that way.
Well, I
For the
mean,
most part.
other than the
There are
children,
some that have no choice, but for the most
let's
part,
be honest,
homelessness is a
children didn't
choice.
do that.
Had that
Yeah, children
discussion with
Hey,
what's his name, Jake.
like, look at that fucking chick that was, breakfast with a bag of donuts and some fucking cookies or some shit for a 3-year-old or 2-year-old.
Right.
Like
This place over.
My thanks for killing
Yeah,
the
that's
General
not what they're
Sorrow
doing. Yeah,
Where do
that
we
they
need
have
to
to.
go?
said.
in strengthening
All
my
good.
They have to have
redundant
someone
empire.
older than them that gives them that stuff. But yeah, it's a psychological business model. It's just like with
General
voting,
Sorrow
right?
said.
Hegelian dialectic. Or
Remember
was it
reality
dialect?
winner who lost at
Dialectic.
reality.
Impressive. You made it far.
Hegelian
from my
dialectic.
end, But I will still.
You know, they come in, they cause the problems. You know, and then the people react, and then they come in with a solution to it.
Sam
Self-made
Fisher
problem,
Government
right?
reacts way wrong.
Morals don't come from God. James
They come from something though.
said.
They don't come from within.
What in the world is AT4
what
from the
created
coup?
those what created those sets of morals though? Something had to chime into somebody and be like, this is wrong. That's the thing. People don't, it's like, where did
General
that come from?
Sorrow
What? We're rational
said.
people, so we didn't come
I
from
bet
a
it is an advanced
rationality.
T3 James. General Sorrow said.
Talking to somebody in the chat.
Yes.
Saint Troglodyte said. I would agree about people choosing homelessness in the
Oh, okay,
1950s.
yeah.
Today you can't afford food in apartment in most big cities where the majority of jobs are,
Unless
Lord
you're an illegal
SOS
immigrant, though.
91
Now, if you're an illegal immigrant,
said.
you're golden.
Didn't T. Satan see himself as beautiful?
Got you covered.
Sam Fisher said.
They said
It's instilled on most humans
Lucifer was-
genetically from a desire to cooperate and work together for survival, a desire to do no harm, as it were.
I doubt it's a gene. That's eugenics talk. And eugenicist.
General
what
Sorrow
dictates good genes
said.
at that point?
There are always lone wolves of the humankind around.
I've got all kinds
General
of
Sorrow
points.
said. Around.
Eugenics
General
is a
Sorrow
very, I don't like
said.
eugenics. That's
It's the genes.
it's not genes.
The whole religious debate could go on for days and
Oh yeah,
days.
it's one of those that's never going to end because they can't prove
General
God doesn't
Sorrow
exist,
said.
and we don't know if
And
God
as
doesn't
science has
exist. We can only
discovered,
hope.
gingers have no soul.
Yeah.
No,
There you
come
go.
on now, man. That's
Father Saunders
been a tool to control the masses
said.
forever.
Well, religion.
Doing
course
a
it
bunch
has.
of running
Religion's
around
always
today,
been
gotcha,
that.
all in the background while
No.
doing so.
the
Saint
stories
Troglodyte
or teachings behind,
slam the borders shut and stop giving away our money for wars that we aren't a part of and help the homeless. Pretty easy solutions. Fuck demo shits and Republicans.
Everybody's too focused on
Sam
the fucking
Fisher
pearly gates and their spot in fucking heaven or hell.
The Bible depicts God committing literal genocide.
Hey,
man.
all I gotta do is not be
General
a fucking
Sorrow
douchebag. And it's just like
KS4728
killed off people that were
Father
doing
Saunders
atrocities.
Said,
I mean, Sodom
I have
and
a soul,
Gomorrah,
damn it, LOL.
They were fucking
General Sorrow
animals and dead shit. And
Hi, Father Saunders, Saint
Like,
Troglodyte KS4728
Fear is literally one
General
of the most
horrible shit. They deserve what they got.
Lord SOS
and that's
91
where we're headed.
Fear is literally one of the most oldest tactics on controlling
Now,
human beings.
I will agree. The concept of heaven and hell, that was because they never spoke of. There was the pit that was spoken of in the Bible, and that was it. There was never a heaven or well, there was a heaven, but there was always the pit. It was never referred to as hell.
No, and that was used in like be a
General
guiding
Sorrow
light. Like, look, if you
said,
don't fucking
Hi
be
James,
a
in case I missed you.
general good person,
Saint
this is where you
Troglodyte
going.
said,
You know what I mean? Like
Galileo invented the modern scientific method. He was church elder. Christianity says everything happens for reasons. Science explains the reasons, so they pray to God every day. LOL.
Yeah, it's fear has always been one of the most easiest
Sam
tactics
Fisher
on controlling large
Who are the
said,
two easiest groups of people
we don't need to
control
prove he
That's
exists
what
or
religion
doesn't
is.
he.
It's
We
fear-
just need to agree that
fear-mongering.
looking down your nose
So would
at
you rather
somebody
be
because they
feared
don't
or
believe
loved?
the same shit as
Organized
us.
religion, yes.
Saint
Would you rather be
Troglodyte
feared or loved?
said,
Well, I consider it all. Religion
General
in
Sorrow.
general, all of it.
Sam Fisher
Well, I'm just saying, would you rather be feared or loved?
Yeah, does that justify it though? What about the innocent
I'm just
people that
saying,
weren't
this is
doing
from
those
Machiavelli, a very
Machiavelli
prestigious
was
philosopher.
General Sorrow
He was a
said,
fucking narcissist
Galileo,
and a
Galileo,
sociopath.
Galileo, Galileo,
Well,
Hundreds of
I
thousands of
Sam
wrong
Fisher
on.
because they were
said,
retarded to him.
and right there is why I have a
A lot of
problem.
things he wasn't wrong on. Like, would you rather be feared or loved?
That's just
I would
it.
rather be loved than feared.
Sam Fisher,
Because through
I would
fear,
much rather
you're-
be feared than
an
loved.
infinite torture furnace for anything less than total conformity and
Love
obedience.
is a fleeting emotion. Fear can stay for a long time.
That's right. And I mean, with fear, you control a larger population.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'm just
sure.
saying
You're always
from
gonna
a-
be watching over
General
your back
Sorrow
too, because there's going to be somebody that's
said,
going to get pissed off enough. That's
but
gonna
I'm
be
just
like,
a poor
"Alright,
boy.
this
Nobody loves me.
motherfucker's
He is just a poor boy
Well,
from
are
a
we
poor
saying
family.
from a
Spare
ruler
him his life
perspective?
from this monstrosity.
I mean, if you're trying to be an
Sam
authoritarian
Fisher
dictator,
said,
an emotional
now we
ruler,
have government that
then-
basically threatens you with summary torture for
don't
anything
say
less than
emotional.
infinite
I'm
obedience.
just saying
that's
that-
what authoritarian dictators
Sam
are, though.
Fisher
They're emotionally led
said,
leaders.
Am I the only one who sees the psychological
depends, because
parallels
like I
between
said,
religion
dictator
and
Something
has-
that hurts
tyranny?
their precious feelings,
A wild
and you get excommunicated.
Jaden
Well,
entered the chat.
you know,
Welcome to the
the
stream.
meaning of dictator has been changed
Jaden
throughout the years, right?
Said, Sam Fisher, both
not
are systems of
doubt
control.
Everything is
General Sorrow,
Dictator has not been a bad thing.
Hi, Jaden.
throughout history.
Saint Troglodyte
Yeah, it's only
No,
like,
it literally has not been a bad thing. It's
Machiavellism
been invented
edicts
by
are
the
about
Romans.
how to gain power. I don't
Yeah,
want
and what
power,
happened
so
to it
I
when they
don't
became
care
a
if I'm feared
dictatorship?
or loved.
but that's just
Well,
it. I mean,
they've only been dictator for 6 months max. Only Julius Caesar, he's one of the first that says that he's dictator for life.
yeah. It had terms, and it was used
Lord
as a
SOS
way to
91
consolidate power
said,
during desperate times.
no one said you had
Yes,
to go to
and
church.
there were
look
people
for yourself. You
begging certain
created
people,
your own
such
beliefs.
as
General
Cincinnatus,
Sorrow.
2 times
No, that was one
Said-
of
for
the
him
things,
to
though.
become dictator.
Jesus was
Dictator.
trying to get people out of the
Cincinnatus.
church. And that's what people don't seem. That's what people. Don't
Well, I'm just
realize.
saying, Cincinnatus, Cincinnati, he's named, that city has been named after Cincinnatus, right? He was begged by the Senate. They went to his fucking front door 2 times for him to take total power of Rome.
General Sorrow said,
But he
though
gave
not
it
really,
up.
there was usually a council.
He's a rare exception. I can agree. He's rare. he gave up the power 2 times.
Yes.
So I can't agree with you with that, Chaos.
He had a genuine fucking backing behind what he thought was best.
He was just trying to like farm some fucking.
He just wanted to live his life and not fucking war anymore. He just wanted to live.
Yeah, but when you have the entire Senate at your doors, like, do you really have a choice at that point? Like, fuck.
Yeah, you can still say
like,
fuck off.
Yeah, could, but is it really gonna work out in your favor? Like, I don't know. Like, especially back in that time. Yeah.
Yeah, things were chaotic, man, and information took forever to get around.
And plus, in Cincinnatus, I'm sure he already, like, I'm sure Cincinnatus is way more intelligent than the rest. So I'm sure he already, you know,
entered the chat.
Have
Welcome
plans
to the stream.
good to go in a sense. So
Outlaw
the fact that he was able to step down and give
That's
away his power
the
2
church
times.
And states in full lockstep.
Yeah,
Sam,
he's
exactly.
definitely he definitely knew what
Sam
to do
Fisher
above everybody else.
Said.
You know, he was on a higher plane.
Jesus is
per
apparently
se,
the
when
king
it comes
of
to
kings,
intelligence.
so do that math, General Sorrow.
Like, let me farm
General
my
Sorrow
potatoes, motherfucker.
Said. Sam Fisher, I am
They
aware
didn't
of other
have
viewpoints.
potatoes.
Well, I don't know what they farmed, but I don't know what they actually farmed, but he was working on the farm. He was, you know, doing his thing.
How dare you sully this holy place?
I'm just saying, imagine like you're out of the military, right? Imagine you're out of the military and you here, you're just trying to, you know, play some fucking Elden Ring, and then you got whole ass generals, including the Secretary of Defense at your goddamn door talking about, we need you back. Like, what? I already served my duty. Like, why are you at my door? Like, what the fuck? Get away
Fisher
from me.
Said. I mean, I don't hold anybody's belief in God against
Chaos.
them. People are
You
free
are
to
only
take
hope
seriously whatever
for
the
this
hell
nation
they
to
please.
thrive. Please.
Sam Fisher said. LOL,
I'm sure
yeah.
Chaos would be like, let it burn.
Saint
but-
Troglodyte said. Sam Fisher, that is
Am I wrong,
because all
Chaos, or
Northern
am I right?
European and Middle Eastern kings are related to King David, so Yeshua is the king of kings.
Well, I'm just saying.
General Sorrow
At the end of the-
said.
Huh?
I don't
Don't
hold
racist
their
people
actions
speak
against
truth
them
like
for a little
that.
bit.
Damn, I guess I am a racist. Do I have to pay
Yes, we
pay
demand
reparations?
reparations.
Press on and undo his foul.
Well, I'm just saying, Chaos, if you got a bunch of people and ties at your door say, hey, you need to come back into service, you're the only hope for this nation to thrive, I'm sure you'd be like, give me
Fisher
like unlimited amount of weed
said.
for the rest of my life.
And there is
yeah,
another
okay,
problem
I'll
I
do
have
it.
with it. Sam Fisher,
But yeah, that was one of the things.
Said.
Sam, the church.
who in the hell just up and decided one day what God's name was?
I'm just saying, I see you, Chaos.
See,
I really do see you do
you
that.
touching
If you
into
can give me
Sam
that
Fisher
unlimited supply,
Said.
then okay, I
I
will
remember
consider it.
throughout the early 90s
So-
and mid 2000s growing up, the churches were preaching that we could never know God's name or see
chosen
his face.
people- Yahweh, or at least
Sam
according
Fisher
to Das Juden.
Said. That
But
name
that's
itself
the,
was
uh,
invented by humans.
God's chosen people.
Sam Fisher
Now, organized religion was created by the
Said.
Jews.
Like, did God come down and tell you personally
Torah,
what his
right?
name
Yeah.
was?
Right.
General
Well, that's
Sorrow
That's the written law.
said. Okay, later I'll
Wait,
have
wait,
a good
I'm
one.
confused. Like, that's the Torah.
Sam
Like, that's
Fisher
where they wrote
Said.
everything down,
Going
right?
on, Sam
I'm
Fisher.
guessing not. General Sorrow said.
That's why I don't get involved in
Okay,
Later Sam Fisher.
What about Yahweh?
General Sorrow
Someone
said.
says they would clean up their own damn
Later
mess.
KS4U 728
Take it easy, General Sorrow.
Sam Fisher.
Did I miss something?
said.
No, hold their
I would
actions
tell him to
against
choke
them.
on a bowl of dicks. Clean up your own damn mess. General Sorrow
Okay.
said.
I am. Hold up.
Later
let me,
Saint Troglodyte. Saint Troglodyte said. Sam Fisher, who came first, God or people, chicken or egg argument, lol.
Yeah, that's
Saint
the thing with
Troglodyte
that. It's who came first, the
said.
chicken or the egg. Something came from nothing.
General
and
Sorrow laters.
there was
Sam
I mean,
Fisher said. General Sorrow, take it easy brother, no shade, I hope you know that. Sam Fisher.
Well, I would say the
said,
chicken nor the egg came
if
first.
they wreck the country, they should fix it.
The cock
They were
came
just
first.
General Sorrow.
They're the end product.
The cock had to come first
Same.
in order for the egg to get fertilized.
They're the end product of millions of years of
General Sorrow
evolution.
said later.
So
I'm just guessing. I'm not trying to.
yeah, no.
I mean, it's my bad, bro. It's my bad.
Darwin is a very questionable
Sam Fisher
figure.
Said.
That
Well, I mean,
necessarily-
creationists
just
like
because-
to argue that something
because he
can't
had a
come from
PhD
nothing
in
yet
front of his
still
name
claim
doesn't
God
mean
always has been. Saint
God
Troglodyte
exists outside
said,
of time and space.
You will never
He
know the
exists
answer,
within
that's the point.
He exists within the spiritual, the
wild.
realm of spiritual.
MR Hemi 4 SPD.
We
Whoa.
Entered the
ever
chat.
see
Welcome
him
to the
until we
stream.
return to him.
Sam Fisher.
I agree. I do believe
said,
God do exist out of
That
time and
S something
space.
from nothing like it or not.
How you say,
Lord SOS
How do I explain
91.
based on
said,
what we've learned through the Torah
Mutation
and the Bible
chicken
and the Quran,
lizard.
there is no
MR Hemi
possible
4
way that
SPD
he's able to exist in the same
said,
realm as
Nerd.
us, unless he
Saint
wills it to
Troglodyte
be.
Exactly.
Said. MR Hemi 4 SPD.
How
I'm
you
not
doing,
trying to go
Abby?
all gospel, but
No. So that was the original purpose of Christ, was to spread the gospel, not do all this extra bullshit that they got going on now. And I want to get the paganism out of Christianity.
Sam Fisher
so question.
said. If
'Cause
he
that's not
exists
what do you
outside of time
believe
and space,
that
then no
the
human being
Torah,
has
Bible,
had
and the
contact with him
Quran
since our creation.
have in common? Because there's
Saint
been a
Troglodyte
lot of debate, in my opinion.
said,
And
Oh,
I
there's
had
always-
debate
You still
with
can't
a few of
prove
my
or disprove
homies
God.
on-
This is a
on this
pointless conversation. LOL.
one.
MR Hemi 4
How you
SPD.
say? I know one homie said
Said,
that.
Hallelujah.
Well, I'm just saying, one homie said that the Quran is the most updated version of God's word.
But they
That's
say
what
that-
he said,
They
right?
say the Bible
No,
is
wait,
wrong, but the Quran can't be corrupted.
No, that's his opinion, right? That was his opinion. So, but what my other friend said is, hey, you know what? Even though that the Quran has been created, they had a few things wrong, and the Bible is a so, how you say, end game
Sam
when it
Fisher
comes to
said,
what?
they were all written by men that
What
why
is it?
they're so similar.
Damn. No?
Wait,
Not
wait,
gonna
wait.
revive me?
Who said something? Who said something? Because I wasn't finished.
Sam Fisher said,
I'm confused.
They're all
I'm confused.
falsehoods, every
Did anybody
single
say
one.
anything, or can I continue?
Yeah, go on. No, there's someone was in the chat.
Oh,
They're all falsehoods.
Okay.
They're
So-
all falsehoods, you say.
yeah,
How do you
and
know?
Jesus is God,
Saint
and
Troglodyte.
Jesus is
They're the
the.
accounts of
said-
all the
You
other.
know.
They're the accounts of.
My
of-
pretend best friend is more real than your pretend best friend. Prove me wrong.
Because in the
LOL.
Quran, they said that what's his? Yeah,
Doesn't look like they're gonna.
Jesus
revive.
is a Messiah, but he's not God.
But in the Bible, this is the part that I hate because I know it's there, but I can't fucking.
Yeah, this is where the clash comes in, bro.
yeah, he says he is. He says he says he is God.
But which version of the Bible did where'd you get that from?
I get all my source
MR
from
Hemi 4
the,
SPD
AV
said,
King James.
Be quiet or my
King
pretend
James?
best
Okay.
friend will smite you down.
See, and that's a big thing because a lot of Muslim scholars they're saying that
Lord
hey,
SOS
there's
91
really nothing in the
said,
Bible that says that
I've
Jesus
seen it
is
happen.
God.
Do what now? Sorry.
No, a
Saint
bunch of
Troglodyte
Muslim scholars said that there's nothing
said,
in the Bible that says that
Oh no,
Jesus
please
is God.
don't do that. LOL.
Yeah, no, it was.
That Jesus said worship God, but Jesus never said that he himself is
Oh
God.
god damn it! There's this guy Cliff.
What?
On YouTube.
Oh,
Cliff, he's a college professor. He can fire him off like and this is why I hate my brain, because I know the knowledge is up here. It's not coming out when I need it. But there's like 3 or 4 different chapters where he clearly states that I am God. And when they pick up the stones to stone him after he makes the claim, that right there is indication that there's no mistake. He's saying what he's saying.
Sam
I
Fisher
am God.
Said, I don't care what version it is, I refuse any variety of obedience to anything besides my own judgment and moral code.
Because once again, even though I read the Bible, I don't remember
Sam
all
Fisher,
of it. You know, I'm not,
said,
you know, an expert.
Why in the hell would I worship a genocidal being who would murder innocent
so I'm
and
definitely
guilty
down
alike?
to read that.
Why would you worship
MR Hemi
yourself?
4
Because you
SPD
yourself are no different than that.
said,
You have the proclivity to be
the
a
prophet
genocidal
Isaiah
being
declared Jesus
who
as
can
God.
murder innocent or guilty alike. So we are made in the image of God. We are not God ourselves.
MR Hemi 4 SPD.
But when it comes to Muslims, they say
Isaiah 9:6.
What's his name? How can gods be created?
How can gods be created?
That's the thing. If there's a one and only God, how can you create another God?
All these ancient civilizations talking about angels and demons.
Well, that's their honest question. Like,
and they're going off of ancient shit. Like, how old is this stuff? Because
MR Hemi 4
really, societies
SPD.
are just societies
aren't they
built upon
younger than the
societies.
Bible?
And in John 1:310.
Yes. The Quran, yes. The Quran is the youngest religion. It's like,
so are they basing a lot of that off of
they are
said,
based
the Bible
off
and the
of
Torah?
Sky wizards from another dimension. It all started with sun worship.
You sure? Because they only
Babylonian.
believe in one God and one God only, right?
So Judaism.
MR Hemi
it's-
4
it's-
SPD
Mm.
said,
It's based
John
off of
20:28.
Judaism.
They believe in one God as well, right?
They do, yes.
Saint Troglodyte
I'm gonna jump off for a while.
said,
But the Jews of the day
why
are.
are you trying to understand something that is beyond our understanding? I've learned not to ask stupid questions. I'll never get answers till we got bigger shit to deal with.
Okay, I don't want to, you know, be that bad guy.
I don't get into the
See,
freaky stuff
and
too
this
much.
is the,
but,
you know, I don't.
No, this is
you
an
know,
important conversation, in my opinion. If you don't want to have the
Sky
conversation,
wizards
it's all good.
from another dimension. That's such a
No.
fucking
This is important because nobody
rude
wants to have these.
thing to say.
Nobody wants to have these type of conversations no more. They're too scared or they're too
Habitual
cowardly.
person to play.
You know,
Yeah,
no, wait. I'm not.
MR Hemi 4 SPD
Chris,
No, I don't mind.
said,
Chris,
I've got
I'm
don't
not
talk
saying
gospel, Mitchell
I'm
will
just
burst
saying
into
in general.
flames.
People are too afraid to go the extra step and actually challenge these ideas in the religion. You know, I know you have to go, Chris. I'm just saying, like, people in general, they don't want to go the extra step.
Well, again, like I said, it's a
Sam
not
Fisher
me kind of situation
said,
because I'm not a believer myself.
It's ridiculous
I see it
to
as
claim
nothing
there
but a
is
tool.
only one God.
Hey, fair
Hey.
enough.
Saint
Yeah,
Troglodyte
Wait, Chris.
said,
At the end
a
of
good
that,
person
Do you
don't do
believe in,
shitty things. That's
no,
pretty simple. What don't you
That's a
get?
belief. What the fuck? Anyway,
Sam Fisher said,
do you watch Dark Matter?
that would be like a Martian
No.
landing on Earth and
the
us just
TV
assuming
show?
there is only one.
Dark Matter
MR Hemi
2525.
4 SPD said,
He's a hardcore
he's a pagan
atheist.
trans black woman
He's
Satanist.
very popular on YouTube.
Sam Fisher
And he actually
said,
criticizes
or finding a previously
much
unknown
all
species, but
religions.
because it's the only one we found or know,
Yeah,
we
he
think,
doesn't
this
hold
is
back.
the only one of its
So
kind.
all you gotta do is
Lord
type in
SOS
Dark
91
Matter 2525
said,
all together.
there is
And
only
there's
one
a bunch
God,
of
all others are false
he's not-
gods.
he's not
January
talking
is
himself. He
worship
has a
to
bunch of
Janus, etc.
animations
The knowledge is deep. You
in
look
order
up
to
in the
prove his
sun, you will
point.
see eyes and
So,
faces and stuff you can
I
capture
think you
these
enjoy
with a
it.
camera.
You know, if you
Sam
wanna
Fisher
watch that channel.
said, if there is one God, there might
He
as
has
well
around
be 2 or 5 or 10 or 40.
700,000 subs.
Those other
Iron Blades
gods that you're talking
said,
about are demons
religion and
claiming
politics
to be
should not be
gods.
spoken around the table.
Well,
Sam Fisher
the first atheist
said,
channel I watched was
I
The
enjoy these
Amazing
conversations. Yes, I find them intellectually stimulating.
Atheist. I don't know if you guys
Sam
know who
Fisher
that person is.
No.
said.
He's been around
I
since
know about
like
him. He
early,
also launched a disingenuous
late
attack on the
2000s.
red pill.
I'm just saying, I'm
Saint
very
Troglodyte
peculiar on
said,
what information that
the
I
church
get
and state are
when it
supposed to
comes
be
to religion.
separate. We fought
And
wars
I
over
listen
this
to
shit.
all
This
sides,
is
even
supposed to be
atheists.
settled.
Do
I
you
even
know
listen to
why
atheists.
the
Blades
church and state
said,
separated?
if you're
Because the
spending all your
church-
time looking into the sun, get some help.
Because the state realized how much influence they had over the people when it came to election times. They rigged the fucking system to where they didn't have that influence anymore.
But does the church really have influence anymore in 2024?
Oh, God, no. They're not allowed to because if they do,
Sam
they lose
Fisher
their tax credit.
said, a channel called the Bread
but
King
Chris,
Show
I
is a
didn't mean to
prime
hold you back.
example
I
of the
just-
type
I just
of
wanna
religious
give you the,
fascist that I'm
That's why
talking about.
the tax break came into effect.
Sam Fisher
It's all good.
Because
said,
if
dude is an insane
again,
person.
That's why the separation of church and state happened, is because the state realized, oh shit, the church has a lot of influence. This is why we're losing. And they rigged the system to where, you know, hey, you won't get taxed, because they were taxing the shit out of the church too. Because Big Daddy government got to get their money. Because, you know, it's never enough.
Obviously.
But just people
Well,
don't
in
realize
this day and
the
age,
church and the state regulated each other.
well, in this day and age,
MR
the
Hemi
government's
4
got.
SPD said,
And they wanted the church
Mitchell
out,
needs to go sacrifice
they
something for Baphomet. Let him go.
sacrifice a child to Baphomet.
Lord SOS 91
Why do you think
said,
women are so bold to
oh
do the
sorry if
stupidest
sun
shit?
gazing and
And
not
I
hiding in a
believe
cave
this-
has you thinking I
bel-
need
I
help.
personally believe this is not the first time in history this happened.
Oh no, this
course
is
not.
history repeating itself again, and again, because people don't learn from history. I mean, look at what they're doing
Iron
right now.
Blades
History's offensive.
said,
I don't want to learn about that.
it's all about your
They're trying
ability to believe
they're
what
trying
can't
to
be seen.
erase the existence of the Holocaust
MR
and
Hemi
shit,
4 SPD
and so people,
said,
certain people can
Fall of
hide
Rome
their
2-0.
skeletons. Because that's what happened.
exactly.
We all
Sam
know now.
Fisher
A certain group of people
said,
paid a certain
well,
mustache
that's the
man
problem I see with
to-
religion and the church. If anything has that much influence over people, it's unhealthy and
I know-
dangerous
I know you're
because it's
talking
prime
about.
for weaponization.
But
Saint
what I'm saying is,
Troglodyte
at the end of the day,
said, if you
got-
run
Yeah,
the
but
church
at the
and
end-
head government,
at
that
the end
means
of
you
the
have
day,
a
when it
direct
comes to
conflict
the,
of interest.
to the
The
women's
issue is the
days.
state is now
Assholes
religion.
that
Iron Blades
everything goes to shit.
said,
I mean, look at where we're at now. We've had
Lord,
corrupt
you will
people,
go blind, my dude.
and now we're like communism's like pretty much here.
well, to keep it simpler, this is the result of religion not being the focal point in
Lord
the
SOS
country,
91
especially when it comes to the Abrahamic
said,
texts. Because
people will
the fact
believe what
that
they want,
the stuff
stay
that we're
humble.
preaching about today has
Sam
been
Fisher
said over
said,
2,000 years ago,
I missed what you said about
Should be
Mustache
enough
Man
proof.
Chaos. The stream buffered. MR Hemi 4
There you
SPD
go. Ain't nothing missing, right?
said, Bigfoot is
I
real.
didn't even. Once again, I'm not even an expert in the Bible. But I guarantee you, in the Torah, the Bible, and the Quran, they will all similarly agree
There are
that women,
similarities.
when they are left into their
Sam
own
Fisher
devices, they will
said,
only lead to self-destruction.
No, it's not a result of no
anybody in
religion.
general,
This
really.
is a result of us putting too
No.
much stock in religion
Men,
and
they have
then
no choice to be
ostracizing
held
those who
accountable.
don't believe in
Women,
it.
it's a different story.
This is the result of people putting too much stock in the state and government.
MR Hemi 4 SPD
Wait.
And
Wait.
they have
Wait.
been
The earth
taking
is
away
flat, Polska
our,
Bob.
our fucking privileges and all that shit because of
What I'm saying is, you believe that you know,
that's
men being held accountable is
religion's a necessary evil, whether you want to
well,
believe it or
men being
not.
held accountable is similar to women being held accountable.
No, we get held accountable differently. It always will be like that until people accept the feminist narrative that men and women are the same.
Because even with
Saint
this feminist
Troglodyte
narrative, we treat women
Go
like
ahead,
children.
Mitchell.
MR Hemi 4 SPD No, it's not the
We treat
Loch
women
Ness
like
Monster.
children.
Prove me wrong.
We have no choice but to treat them
Sam
like children.
Fisher
Because they cannot articulate, they cannot even try to
People are so
vocal
dependent
or even
on
try
being
to debate
obedient
on
to
a
the
level
state and
when
having
it
it
comes to
control
various
their lives
situations.
because of organized religion.
We have to treat them like children. Because in my opinion, as soon as a woman
No.
get any type of attention from
Organized
various
religion,
men,
yes. Regular religion.
as soon
no.
as a woman gets attention from
God
various
is the focal
men,
point, not the state, not the
Sam
government.
Fisher.
no. Once a woman
No,
gets
it's not.
gets attention from various men, that's when they start maturing. When do they start maturing? Usually around
Are you
15,
saying
16 years
start
old.
or stop?
Their mental maturity, it's gone by
Yeah,
15,
yes.
16 years old.
The
Sam
instant they
Fisher.
realize they can get by on their looks
said,
alone,
There
they
is no
stop
such
developing
thing
a
as
personality.
unnecessary evil.
And you know what? I don't blame
SPD
them. I can't blame them for that.
said,
I say necessary evil because
because
that's the term
aliens,
people like
man.
to use. Yeah, I don't
Sam
really
Fisher.
know if aliens exist or not.
said,
Women, they can say the
Unnecessary.
stupidest shit,
Your
right?
alien theory is like my god, like what you would call my god theory. I until I see aliens with my own eyes, I don't believe aliens exist until I see them with my own eyes. That's true though. I won't believe in it. I believe we are an anomaly right now until I see aliens with
Saint
my own
Troglodyte
physical eyes.
Said,
Yeah. That's
every
the worst
religion
part.
now embraces feminism. Case
Every
closed.
religion
Yeah, and if it
embraces
does happen, I'll be
feminism.
embarrassed because this is humanity right
Fuck
now.
yeah. Aliens probably haven't shown themselves just like, oh my god, look at this dumpster fire they created.
Sam Fisher.
They're probably eating popcorn
said,
right now.
Oh yeah.
Without God, there is no morality. Without
But
government,
the biggest
we
thing
couldn't
is,
survive.
this is why I don't.
MR Hemi
I
4
stopped.
SPD.
I used to.
Evils.
I
said,
stopped arguing with women
Dinosaurs
because women,
didn't
in
exist
my
either.
opinion,
No, that's
listen,
no
gentlemen,
point.
just because she's book smart doesn't mean she
Sam
has
Fisher.
common fucking sense.
No.
said,
I ain't saying all women.
tolerating
Common
one
sense
is
evil is
street
I have
inviting
no
all
fucking
evil.
common sense.
You could be book smart, but
Iron
but a
Blades.
complete failure in life.
Said, no feminism
Complete
in
failure.
Saudi.
Why is there why are women complete failures in
MR
life when they
Hemi
have
4
a degree?
SPD.
Well,
said,
maybe because men don't give
we
a fuck
never
about
went
the
to the moon.
degrees.
No, the government needs their
Sam
tax
Fisher.
tax cow.
Said, if we're an anomaly, then
Like,
we were
holy
not
shit.
created by
You really
any
think
god.
that a man wants to come home? You want to talk about some
MR
calculus
Hemi
shit?
4 SPD.
Shut the fuck up.
Said,
But something had to
911 was
create
an
us.
inside job.
Where did we come from then? We didn't just
Jaden.
pop up out of nowhere.
Said,
Man, they always want to resort
MR
to.
Hemi 4
"But we give
SPD. I
birth
was
to
told by a
babies,
priest
bitch,
that
you
the
can't have
dinosaur
babies
bones were
without
put there
dude
to test our
clapping
faith.
them cheeks."
No,
Lord
they
SOS
found
91
ways to it, but
said,
don't know how long those
they
kids are
spraying
gonna
the
live.
skies.
All right, I know what you're talking about.
MR Hemi 4
The
SPD.
bone marrow babies.
Said,
Yeah, the bone marrow bullshit.
yes, you forgot the chemtrails.
So
Sam
stupid.
Fisher.
Oh man.
9/11
At
was
the
an
end of-
inside
at the end
job.
of the day,
Hemi
gentlemen.
Oh
LOL.
yeah, for sure. 9/11 was an
MR
inside
Hemi
job.
4
The
SPD.
Bushes were behind it.
Said,
Yeah,
I
I
forgot.
know, gentlemen. You just,
Saint
watching the
Troglodyte
game and do your thing, but
said,
I just got.
Oh no, I'm
I
multitasking,
need words
bro.
in a book
I
to tell
love
you do
this.
the right thing. The problems aren't the
Yeah,
words in the
and
book,
this is
but the person
where
reading
I
them.
will say I'm able to be a lot more honest because you don't really give two fucks. I don't really give a fuck anymore. But you, on a different platform, hell yeah, I'm able to be a bit more honest.
So it's not the book telling you; it's the book laying out suggestions for you. Why do you like?
Sam Fisher.
I'm not
said,
telling you what to believe
Trog,
in.
yes, thank
it's
you.
It's just a
Yeah.
suggestion.
Sam Fisher.
It's a series of
said,
suggestions in
so
stories.
then we're
written
not
through
an
the book
anomaly.
That
You don't
are
need a book.
suggestions. No. Well,
MR Hemi 4
you need-
SPD.
You need knowledge.
Said,
If your
There's a
Biden
parents,
thing
is the most
called
if your
popular
parents are
president
common
ever.
sense.
yeah, people. Yeah, there's a big lack of that.
That's true.
Huge lack of that. And if you don't have proper parents to teach you that common sense, where you gotta get that common sense from?
Sam Fisher. Said, all I'm
You
saying
get
is
it
I
from
didn't
the
take
village
start to
idiots.
really
You get it
get
from
better
your
at
father.
There are a lot of
anything
village
until I
idiots
stopped
out
praying
there.
and believing and started taking agency in
Your
my own
father
mind.
gives you that common sense.
Saint
Your mother,
Troglodyte.
in my opinion, 9 times
said,
out of 10, they just want to be
The
your
right
friend.
thing is the right
If
thing
you
no
have
matter how you
stable
turn it. You
parents.
should know what to do. It's pretty simple.
Your mother just want to be your friend. Your mother just want to be liked. Your dad, if he's actually a masculine figure, he ain't gonna give a fuck what you like or not. He don't give a damn. He's going to tell you how the real world works. He's going to prepare you whether you want to or not. Because guess
Saint
what?
Troglodyte,
Unfortunately, once you reach of age and you're out on your own, do you really think your dad's going to do anything to the cops?
Project Bluebeam.
If you don't have something there to tell you what's right or wrong starting out,
not one single prayer I uttered when I was a youngling was ever answered.
You will.
Mr. Hemi 4 SPD said. CERN has rewritten history.
I mean, we don't. A lot of my answers weren't answered. A lot of my prayers weren't answered either. My dad would stop drinking and stop beating the shit out of me.
Lord SOS 91.
It didn't deter me from.
Said. I saw some giant space balloon that people will pay to go up in the ozone as a ride, all while
took a lot
others
of mental
wondering
strength.
what a mysterious balloon
Because a lot
is
of people,
floating over USA.
they're not able to, how you say
Iron blades.
They're not able to get out of that. They're not able
I have
to
never prayed.
go past that type of trauma.
Sam Fisher said. Well, which is it?
Right?
Is the Bible a group of suggestions and helpful tales, or is it the words of God that literally cannot be
that
both?
Is definitely not a good
Saint Troglodyte
situation. The words of God are in the
said,
helpful suggestions.
My father was physically abusive commissioned officer and my mother was a narcissist who hates men. I still know what the right thing is. Sam Fisher.
I didn't hear.
Said. The word of God is objective fact. Helpful tales and fables are conceptualized ideas conjured by men.
Once again, even though I never had a daughter, I've seen and I personally have to deal with
Santa was better at answering my prayers.
Listen, you can pull out the whooping all you want.
Said.
It's not going to work.
Fathers are supposed to teach you common sense, how to be tough, strong, resilient, responsible, and
it's just not going to work.
Sam Fisher.
You have to move differently when it comes to your daughter than when it comes to your son.
Mothers are supposed to
your son is going to learn
how to be
immediate
tender and soft, kind, gentle, and caring.
Because guess what?
Said.
Throughout his life, that's the only thing that he's going to learn. Immediate consequences.
To you, son, LOL.
But when it comes to a daughter, unfortunately, you got to move differently. Like, you know what? I'm disappointed in you. You know what? We shouldn't be talking right now. Please give me space. I don't want to talk to you. It just go that way. There will be way more hurt when it comes to that. What do you think about that?
All children seek the approval of their parents. And if they don't get that validation from their parents, they're gonna find somewhere else to get that validation from.
But once again, boys and girls, they are raised differently, whether people want to admit it or not.
Correct. We should be raised differently because we are different.
When the girls, they learn with words. With the boys, they learn with immediate, like, hey, I'm gonna fuck you up.
We can learn with words.
It is what it is. Like, I'm not saying that you can't do it to the daughter.
Right, no,
I'm just saying that.
A God that would willingly allow that to continue while watching it happen is not a being to be worshipped and praised as a god, but instead a demon to be reviled and rebelled against.
That to happen. Man allowed
Sam
that
Fisher
to happen.
Said. Do we sit and claim that the people who would watch as someone get murdered in the street are morally good and righteous?
I'm curious.
It's we. Through free will, commit
Sam
the
Fisher
acts against others.
Said, if God is all-powerful, he allows all of it, evil included.
Well, didn't God punish Eve and then punish Adam for being a little bitch?
Both of us, both Adam and Eve.
Well, he punished Adam for being a little bitch.
Yeah, for following in Eve's footsteps.
But Eve straight up disobeyed the word of God, which I believe is a lot worse. But of course, you know, you can't really hold women accountable.
Said.
So it all goes back to
that. Passive participant or impotent.
God did hold Eve accountable. He made her, he gave her birthing pains for 9 months, and a period once a month. That was her beast of burden for committing, for going against God's word. Adam's punishment was to till the lands and all that shit, and then go forth and prosper.
So, how you say, do you think things would be different if Adam did not listen to Eve?
Yes.
Or Adam would still be held responsible because he didn't keep his woman in check.
I think in some way, shape, or form, he would have still been held accountable because Eve was his partner, and he should have technically. I believe in God. God would have she's your responsibility.
And that's the thing. And once again, this is a
Sam
story
Fisher
since
said,
once again the Genesis.
The Bible says that God told Eve,
women
your
left
desire
to their
will
own
be for your
devices,
husband,
it will
but
lead
he
to
will turn from you.
self-destruction.
Mr. Hemi 4 SPD.
This is since Adam and Eve.
She would know pain and he would toil in the land.
Yep.
You really think
Sam
that's going to
Fisher
change today, gentlemen?
Said,
you really think that is going to...
It's
You
not
see the
rocket
damage that's
science to
happening
see
right
those
now
books
because
for
of the
what it
feminist
is.
movement.
Sam Fisher.
You see how fucked up
said,
things are going. You
based
see how
on the
crazy
history
shit
of
is
the Bible,
getting.
no Adam
A
would
lot
have
of
been
women are
punished
trying
simply
to
because
transition
Eve
as
did
boys,
something.
and then they completely
Sam Fisher
regret it.
said,
Years later,
every
they
single
want to
time
be
there
a
is
woman again, but
punishment
they
to be
can't
dealt out for the
because
wicked in
they
the
completely
Bible. The
fucked up their
innocent
own
are
body.
punished right along with them. Saint
Or
Troglodyte
they really trying to do their
said,
best to throw
God
their
will do what
ideas
God does,
to
man will
young
do what
children
man does.
in order
Hopefully
to
our
be like,
paths cross
oh,
after that we have no control, just accept that and move along with life.
Now
Mr.
we got
Hemi 4
even
SPD
more crazy motherfuckers
said,
out in the street.
Because in the Bible there are no innocents.
Let alone weak men.
Sam Fisher.
We're all
And then
guilty of sin.
these
said,
very same women that
religion
has
needs to be
majority
kept
of
out of
custody
politics
of
too.
boys and
Mr.
children in
Hemi 4
general.
SPD
Women have
said,
majority of custody.
we are all full of
I
sin.
think it's like 85 to 90% of the time. The women have custody of the children.
And a bunch of then a bunch of people that
Sam
are
Fisher
sinful get
said,
to dictate.
religion belongs in the church and in the privacy of the home, nowhere else ever.
No,
Yeah, but then
Wait, hold
then we get what we got now, Sam Fisher.
Oh shit.
We have a fucking authoritarian government knocking at our fucking doorstep because we pretty much kicked
Mr. Hemi
the
4
concept
SPD
of God out of everything.
Said,
Because some people
and
got
secular
offended
society will continue to
by
crumble.
the idea or the concept of God and just didn't want to hear it.
Exactly. And now look where they're at now. Look at what society is going through now. Because once again, mothers, they just want to be their
what you want
children's
to believe
friend.
in. I'm not going to force it down your throat. I'm going to believe
Mothers,
what I believe
Lord
in.
SOS
But
91
it's disingenuous of you to sit
said,
there and talk shit about my
church
faith
down
like
the street
that.
has a rainbow flag.
Hey, don't talk about
Mr.
other
Hemi
people's
4
faith.
SPD
Unless it's Satanism, then I
Yeah,
can't
That
dispute
SA false church.
Luciferianism, Satanism, all that shit. Those need to
I think
go.
it's fucking retarded.
They're false teachers.
But in all seriousness, women, mothers, they want to be their children's friend.
Yeah,
That's the
that is
trend that's
true.
going on these days.
Well, that's been true. Well, dads too, apparently, because you know, they're broken homes. They
Mr.
got
Hemi
a job
4
for
SPD
child attention
said,
now.
if they allow women to
Whoa,
preach, it's a flay's
shit.
church.
Oh, that's new. See,
Saint
this is where I'm
Troglodyte
getting old because
said,
my dad and my
I believe
uncles,
there is good
and
in
I'll
man.
say a
The
few of my
church
aunts will
believes
not
we are
hesitate to
inherently
elbow
evil. Why
drop
they
me.
say we are full of sin. I believe in Yeshua's
Man,
work,
I'm
but
dead
I won't
ass.
embrace bullshit dogma.
It's not,
Sam Fisher
it's not
said,
a good situation.
I will
if
always
I
reject God
wanna
as he has
be
been
like,
depicted by
"Ooh,
humans.
You're not my dad.
Sam Fisher
Ooh, I do what I want.
said,
I'm 17
dude,
years
I
old. I'm
understand
old
that you
enough.
think that a
Imagine how
lot of people
many
do, but
elbow
that
drops
is
I would've
false. We
gotten
have what we have because
back
people
in
are too obedient, not
2011.
because people do bad things without God. Mr. Hemi 4
Remember, ass
SPD
whooping was not demonized back in
no.
2011.
wishy-washy Christianity is garbage.
Chaos.
See, that's the
I am Blake
What's going on, bro?
It's the wishy-washy Christians that I
Well,
don't
Jesus
like,
did
that I
have
don't
two
jive
dads.
with. I'm not
Sam Fisher
exactly a wishy-washy
said,
Christian.
people are too obedient
Godfather,
because
what
what
the
we know
fool?
as
How
God
you
and
doing,
religion
everybody?
today has programmed it into us.
I'm good, man. Hey,
Sam
hey, Enos,
Fisher
man. You
said,
and me have never had
the
the
Bible is full of
opportunity to
contradictions
talk,
and
man.
dissonant
I've been
belief
listening to you
systems,
for a
so is
while. I know
everything
you're
we
part of
think
the
we
war
know
band.
about God.
I know you're a veteran.
Lord
Good to
SOS
meet,
91
good to talk to you, brother. Finally.
said,
Point I've heard every
Black is
other
man.
atheist
Man.
ever say.
Mr. Hemi 4
We're
SPD
just trying to talk about
said,
things.
who's your
How do I
daddy
say?
Jesus?
in my opinion, we're trying to
Sam Fisher
shut down the bullshit that's
said,
happening today when it comes to
Here
raising
as
kids.
a question, why would I
compared
want
to what
religion in a
has
school
always
that I'm
worked
forced to
back
send
then?
my kid to? What if I don't want my
Well,
child taught your
Chaos,
religion?
do you have kids?
Then find a school that doesn't teach it.
I don't have kids, but I have
remember,
raised kids.
This is the
I
thing
don't
about...
have kids, but I've
Saint
raised kids.
Troglodyte
You're moving
No,
to a
Chaos
country where
said,
it's predominantly...
I'm a lord in my king's house, never mistake that.
It's predominantly
A wild.
and you're
Indeed,
trying
Tao.
to change things around
Entered
you
the chat.
because you don't
Welcome to
jive
the
with
stream.
the majority of around you.
Indeed, Tao
That's
said,
that's
shithouse
bullshit.
preachers. Iron blades.
Chaos.
Said,
Wait, what are you talking
Sam,
about?
you don't have
Yeetus.
to.
Hold on.
Mr. Hemi
What's
for
up?
Chaos.
SPD
What's up?
Chaos.
said,
Do you have
Oh, shit.
children?
Do I have
Mr.
children?
Hemi
No, I do
for
not.
SPD said,
So why are you getting so
Indeed.
upset about it?
I'm not getting upset about
Because
the
I
children
plan
thing.
to have kids.
That's Yeetus.
I'm just saying I plan to have kids. I'll be damned if some fucking stupid ass Karen or some fucking liberal talking about, oh, you say
Sam
that
Fisher
your kid cannot
said,
change into
Not balls on that.
from a boy to a girl.
Mr. Hemi
That's
for
child
SPD
abuse. Let me call CPS.
said, Speaking of
Yeetus,
someone that
Yeetus,
needs to say a 100
can I ask
Hail
you a
Marys,
question? And I don't think maybe you ever talked about this
Sam
on
Fisher
one of Chronic streams or your
said,
streams or with the Warband.
We'll see
How
heard
old
as
are you,
the
bro?
problem with that by those same
I am in my
reasoning
early
find a
30s.
school that
You're in your early
doesn't
30s,
teach
okay.
the LGBTQ disgustingness.
Yep.
What's up?
Sam
and
Fisher
that LGBT
said,
disgustingness is
See,
all courtesy of
Sam
das
Fisher
feminism breaking down
said,
societal
Yeah, fuck that
cultural
That garbage man.
LGBTQIA
I'm gonna
bullshit.
show you something here. Hold on, just a second. I got a perfect picture here. Let me get
Indeed,
to a
Tom.
safe
Hey, be right
space.
back. I'll be
Said,
right back. Give
Wait
me
a minute.
give me 1 minute.
Let
gotta
us
put
go
some
Hemi, I want
feminism
blood,
on
I
it.
want souls.
Chaos.
We got this.
Mr. Hemi
One of
for
them-
SPD
One of their
said,
it might not have been in these.
I don't care what you all say, I'll still pray for your
But-
godless souls.
But
Sam Fisher
part of the early
said,
feminist goal.
By that same logic,
was
why should I
to-
change my entire
was
world
to
around
break
to suit the
down-
religion of others?
Then just shut up and go about your business.
Chaos.
Mr.
Are
Hemi
you
for
in kind of a
SPD
mood today?
No.
said, I rebuke
No?
you, Hoosier.
Okay.
That's the thing. I mean, you might not want to, but you're in a predominantly, and you have to accept that. That's the
Accept
thing.
what?
Like when you're, so you're living in a, so say you're living in a predominantly religious country. You know, that's the
Chaos.
God of that
We're
country
in the
is
same country, right?
correct.
You're not in Canada. We're in the same country.
Correct.
Or even if you were in Canada, we're basically in the same country. So what are you talking about?
Huh?
Indim Tao
Okay, I'm here.
said,
Wait.
You have no power here, Hemi.
Hold on, Yeetus. Chaos is explaining something to me. Go ahead, Chaos.
I need you to ask what you asked again, or say what you said again.
No, I
Mr.
said,
Hemi
man,
for
what's-
SPD said,
What's the deal? What's going
Canada
on?
is a Christian-based country.
Arthur.
Mr.
Yeah.
Hemi for SPD
Canada and
said,
America are Christian-based countries.
So is America.
And you have somebody who doesn't jive with the religion of the country, and they want the religion of the country to change their ways to cater to the person that doesn't jive with the religion of the country.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Sam Fisher's
Mr.
dumb
Hemi
as
for
fuck.
SPD
Don't even.
said, It's the reason it is where it is now. They try to corrupt it.
no, they did try to corrupt it big time.
I'm just saying Christianity in the West is a fucking joke.
It's become a joke. Yes, it is a
Yeah.
shell, a dying
You guys
shell
let
of what it originally
trans-
was.
You guys let females become fucking pastors and shit.
Hey,
Mr. Hemi for SPD
Yeetus. Those of us that are
The
true
power of Christ
to the
compels
faith,
you, Indy.
we didn't let shit happen, man.
Iron Blade
Agreed. I'm just saying
said,
in a general
That
sense.
as
In the
the
United
King of
States.
England has direct
Well,
heritage
Maddie,
of Jesus.
whose duty is it to be stewards of the earth according to the Bible?
Who's what?
We are.
Men. Whose duty is it to be the stewards of the earth according to the Bible?
Kylo, your mic is like very like muffled. Your mic isn't really working.
MR Hemi 4 SPD.
Comrade Sam, I mean, I'm pretty sure the answer you're looking for is men.
How about now?
It's still kind of muffled, but it's better.
We are supposed to be the stewards of the earth.
Agreed. So I would say by that definition, according to the Bible, we're the ones that would have let that happen. Who was it that said
we're
earlier?
the ones that commit atrocities amongst other people. It's not God that does it.
But here's the thing.
But the Bible stories about God committing atrocities.
Just let Sam go.
What's to say they're atrocities, though?
No. Let's hear what Kilo has to say.
Your trinkets are useless. I was born of fire.
Kilo, where you at?
No, Yeetus, Sam, Chaos,
Regan's not
Outlaw. No, we are here because of our own fucking demise. We painted ourselves as men.
I will completely disagree. I personally would say it's the people in power that know the situation to happen. Because if it's a common man,
she's not going anywhere. Father Karas.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Saint Troglodyte.
Who were the men? The men.
The original Jews
in power
were wiped out by the Hittites. You people need to learn your history. LOL.
Switch got flipped.
Rockefeller.
Who were the men in power that allowed this to happen? What?
Rockefeller. He's one of the few that ignited the entire situation.
Well,
did he have a dick? Did he have a dick? Did he have balls?
He was literally the richest person on earth at the time.
Was he a man?
Yeah.
So how can we not legitimately say that men are the cause of the downfall of
MR
men?
Hemi 4 SPD.
Because the majority of men
we all know the real
did
Jews
not
are
foresee the long-term consequences. Because once again, the feminist ideology, this never happened before, in my opinion, in recent history. So the men, they didn't even know how to react. So they also, throughout the generations, they were definitely brainwashed into thinking that, oh, you know, women and men are equal. Oh, never should hit a woman.
Feminism has been around since
Saint Troglodyte.
Who started saying this bullshit? Was it
the
men?
richest family is the Windsor family. They own over 17% of the planet. Where do you people get you education?
Started saying that women were equal?
Yes.
Who put them there, Yeetus? Who put those men in power?
You're just proving my point, man. Yeetus, I'm not trying to be argumentative. All I'm saying is we have to take some accountability.
I only know the
Okay, so if you take accountability, what's going to happen if men wants to take charge back? What do you think is going to happen right now in 2024?
Do I think it's going to happen in 2024? Absolutely fucking not.
No, it won't happen in 2024.
But what I'm saying is back in the 1950s and 60s, when modern feminism started to come about, why didn't those men take charge? Because guess what? They were blindsided. This shit came out of nowhere.
The women threatened to cut off the pussy.
Jacob stole
this shit came out of nowhere.
Yeah, because those guys, our grandfathers and great grandfathers were coming out of World War II, you know, and coming back home. I'm like, oh man, there's my girl. She's been waiting for me for 4 years, or 5 years, or 6 years, or 8 years. However the fuck long I've been overseas. She's here waiting for me.
This happened in the early 1960s.
Oh no, Yeetus. Feminism's been around a lot
I'm
longer
talking about
than
modern
that.
feminism,
Yeah,
early 1960s.
No. You gotta go further back, sir. Feminism
I know we can go further back. What I'm saying is all these laws have been improved to get women. Oh,
that's where it came from.
You can get a credit card.
That's where it came
all
from.
these benefits.
That's where it came from.
Hold up.
Their DNA strands were completely taken out of current DNA structure. We can prove
you can
that
have
as
your
well.
own fucking how you say?
Oh, fuck no.
Oh no, fuck that. All these laws are updated, so if shit goes down south, you'll be able to take a lot of shit from the husband that you don't want anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeetus.
Hey,
You're a
swing
smart
by
man.
on Sundays.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm just saying it's not just laws, but the culture changed after the 1960s.
Oh
Modern
no, it
feminism.
was changing well before that.
No.
Sir.
Yeetus. But when did it all kick off? After Kennedy got assassinated, Johnson got in office. That's when the
I
whole
would say the late
welfare state
1900s.
came around.
Saint
That's when
Troglodyte
fucking first wave
said,
modern feminism
Feminism
started.
Tender Years
was
doctrine
by
was established in
Democrats.
1809 by an archduke in the UK.
Well, I never said it didn't
and
start by Democrats.
here's the thing. It started over in
I never said it didn't start by Democrats.
France, I think.
Yeetus, I'm not arguing with you. We're just talking here.
Yeah,
So here's a big thing.
you got to remember,
They
Yeetus, when
didn't take these women as a big deal. The only time it became a big deal is when the prohibition thing happened. Because the prohibition thing happened is mainly because these fucking bitter ass fucking women, these middle-aged wives, they got fucking tired of the men wanting to have a good time at the bar and shit. Yeah, there were alcoholics here and there, I admit. But overall, the whole push of the prohibition movement was from the feminists.
Yeetus, I said the same damn thing a couple days ago, man. You and me are on the same page, bro.
Feminism's a problem.
Oh yeah, well I just want to say that. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I just want to put it out there.
Yeetus,
I'm not saying that you're wrong.
Oh.
Here's the big problem with that, though. We as men allow the government to dictate our behavior to us.
Well,
they did it without our permission because we put that we voted for them to represent us.
Said,
and their wives.
Feminism was created to take down
we
Blackstone
allow women
common
who
law,
did
which gave the power of the law to the
Yeah.
average man.
Our
Castle doctrine. Where fuck did
great-great-grandparents
you
allowed
guys
that.
get your education?
Hold on. Feminism was created to take down Blackstone common law, which gave the power of the Lord to the average man. Castle doctrine.
Well, I'm just saying, if it was up to me.
No, feminism was created by corporations and the Rockefellers to get extra money.
Yeah, like I said before,
It
it was elites. It's not men in general.
It's
Men
a
in general do not agree
neo-Marxist
to this
ideology.
shit.
No, it's a neo-Marxist ideology.
Yeah, but men
Wait,
in general,
fuck that shit. I refuse to believe it. The men in power that actually had the balls or the actual weight
they
to
didn't.
move shit.
Do you know why? Because their wives threatened if they didn't do what they said, they were gonna.
No, I'm talking about the men in power.
Yeah, they catered to the feminists because they were gonna is divorce and no sex.
Well, they knew they were gonna make money in the process.
One way or another. So
chaos.
Yes, sir.
Hey, chaos.
Yes.
What Yeetus is saying carries some weight, man.
Yes, it
Come
does.
on.
I know. I'm not denying that.
Saint Troglodyte.
that was yo.
This all goes back
this kinda rude, Ramadi. Yeah, man.
1215 in the Magna Carta and a bunch of lords putting swords to king's
Nothing.
throat.
This Ramadi was. Listen, all I know is this, guys. Everyone has their own beliefs, right?
Correct.
But here's the problem. What we need to do, and here's my big thing, okay? Everyone wants to say, oh, we took religion out of schools. Have you ever considered that maybe, just maybe, there was some problems with people's religion being taught to certain people?
You're jarbling in and out.
I'm not really sure why.
Okay, there we go. I can hear you a lot better.
Yeah, that's stupid. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right back.
But the big thing is feminism lied to a majority of women.
Saint
and guess
Troglodyte.
what? Majority of women, they're not going to take accountability.
I have
as
proven
we
documented
know.
history.
They're going to be
What the fuck
blaming
do
men.
you guys have? LOL.
Like, men, they just exist, and all of a sudden it's their fault.
No, man. Yeetus, we all know that, man.
Yeah.
Anybody who's been in a relationship, a marriage, a long-term relationship, whatever, man. Whoever's been put through the ringer, man. We all get that.
It's just that why, personally, when it comes to this particular situation, it's not majority of men's fault, in my opinion. Within the last 60 to 70 years, it's not majority of men's fault. It's the people that
small
are
minority
empowered,
of men in
that are
power,
able
yeah.
to pass certain laws in order to have. What's up?
But it was men. It was men that were
now shithouse historians.
Oh.
Saint Troglodyte.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Said, if men and women are fighting, we can't pay attention to what our lords are doing. Pretty fucking simple formula. Think about it.
That's what it was for.
No, they either did it because they thought that it was going to be a good idea, or they did it because they got fucking painted into a corner or backed into a corner by women, and were like, "This is what's going to happen."
Well, not just that, they knew they're gonna make money.
Yeetus, let me ask you a question, man. I don't know if you've ever heard me talk on any of the streams or whatever when we talk about.
You are correct. It was a part of the system.
Saint Troglodyte, very old strategy.
But again, if you look at it, it is a neo-Marxist ideology. It puts men against women, oppressor versus oppressee. That's what they do.
Yeah, women are way more prone to Marxist ideologies. Because women, they don't understand. They don't understand hierarchy.
No, it could come
Men,
from
we
12,
know
15
naturally.
Magna Carta
There's
and all
a top
that.
dog, and there's bottom dogs.
Where did
and
it
there's
come
the middle.
from?
We already know. There's a clear, definitive alpha motherfucker, if you guys want to say that, and the rest will follow. Like, we all know, since the dawn of time, the strongest and the most competent male is going to survive and is going to thrive.
Yeah, but Yeetus, does that really make for a happy life at the end of the day? Even if you know you're the top dog or the top of the mountain or whatever the case might be, does that really make for a happy life? If you're still
it's not really about having a happy life, in my opinion.
If you're still having to deal with a fucking uppity, unappreciative, back
yeah,
talking.
but as a man,
bitch,
I'll be happy when I'm clapping this woman's cheeks. And I procreate, but I don't expect to be happy all the time.
We are not unhappy as a society because we don't have fulfilling relationships or because we don't have stuff. We're unhappy as a society because we've been enslaved. Happiness cannot exist outside of freedom.
Well, that's what's happening today.
Free, the soul will wilt and wither, and misery and disdain are all you will ever feel.
Well, that's the big thing that I'm trying to say. Only a select few of men in 2024 is clapping majority of cheeks. So they are the one that's relishing this current dynamic, right? But at the same time, the average man, unfortunately, they have slim to none chance to even take a woman out on a date, let alone clap cheeks. So right now, okay, if this situation happened back then, these very few men would have been taken out.
Hey, you made a point that goes exactly into what I was just going to ask you. When you hear people talk all the time, especially, well, more specifically these feminazis, you hear them talking about intrinsic value lies in women. Men have no intrinsic value, right? But that's wrong, because if you think about it, what intrinsic, in case anybody might not know, means natural or there by default. Okay, so intrinsic value lies within men because we are builders, doers, we are the ones who fight the wars, we provide security, we are the ones who, when the hard times come, everyone looks to the men to fix shit, to do things, yet we're told we have no value. So that's why I say men are the ones with intrinsic values from birth. All right, now a lot of that intrinsic value.
I'm not because I don't have Hemi's postal carrier.
Majority of women are fucking retarded when it comes to the dating market. We all can agree with that. Majority of women today are just fucking stupid. All right, stupid, delusional, in denial, or they know what's going on, but they don't give a fuck.
No, because they're
Right,
busy
they all
benefiting
cannot
from all the
be
bullshit that's
that
going on
naive.
around them. Oh, believe me.
No,
That's
they have
naive
a
to
conformist
think
mindset
that.
by nature for survival. No, get down.
Chaos, outlaw, Sam, Edith.
Yes,
Can I say
Ramadi.
something?
Go for it.
And I'm gonna say this real quick.
Yeah.
And this may sound weird to you guys when I say this, but I mean this with all sincerity.
Mm-hmm.
I am very happy and content right now communicating with you guys because it's MGTOW and it's brotherhood.
I agree with that sentiment. Nowhere else can I sit down and have these types of conversations without everyone getting all fucking pissed off. So
Hey,
I would like
remember-
to
A
express
wild.
my appreciation for
Douglas
that.
Edwards.
And Yeetus,
I did
Yo, what's
say
up,
that.
dog?
I
Hey,
sent you a
Welcome
friend
to the
request
stream.
on Discord and you
Douglas
fucking
Edwards.
shined me off.
Said,
What the fuck,
When?
man?
hey, what's up, guys?
when?
Uh-oh.
No, I'm serious. When?
What do you mean when? The other day.
Do you know how many
Douglas
fucking
Edwards.
friend requests I get? Okay.
Said,
I know
Good
how
to
many
see you,
friend requests you
Chaos.
get, bro.
God damn it. Okay, hold up. No. No, I'm not really seeing. Just send it to me again. Send it to me again.
I'll find you again. That's all right, man. I'll seek you out. That's all right.
Spam
Damn,
them.
I'm the one that's getting called out. I'm getting
Spam
like
'em.
50 fucking messages and
Spam
friend
'em.
requests every day.
Spam them. It's because you're
Don't
such a
you-
popular
don't
guy,
you spam me.
Edis.
But the big thing is, at the end of the day, chat, at the end of the day, you have to understand. Do you really, at this point, want to work 20 times harder than your grandfather for a woman that is 20 times less than your grandmother?
Who the fuck does, Yeetus?
Well, it's whole inflation.
That's a no-brainer question. Who the
Well,
fuck
a lot of
does?
simps do. That's the problem.
Iron
So
Blaze.
why are you advocating going out there and clapping
Douglas
cheeks?
07.
Well,
Because you
I
can?
am going to be clapping cheeks overseas.
If a husband
Oh,
be a husband,
your passport, bro.
That's
Yeah, what? I can't clap cheeks as a
and,
man. I can't clap cheeks.
I mean,
No. That's not what I'm saying. Not at all.
I'm not doing it in the
MR
West.
Hemi 4
That's
SPD.
a big difference. The West
Said,
is too fucking
The
dangerous.
Lord gave
I
us all
can
seed-bearing
look
fruit,
at a
including
woman
the ones we burn
and
indie.
the worst case scenario, I'm
Lord
going to jail.
SOS 91. Said,
Hey, Yeetus,
when I was
you're an
20,
Army
I
vet,
looked
right?
at my grandfather
Yeah.
as he sold
Yeah,
me
I'm a
out to a
Marine Corps
fake
vet.
white picket fence life.
Hey, simplify.
Father
Yeah, brother.
Saunders.
Hoorah, or hooah.
My
What's
beliefs
hooah?
are the only ones that are correct and should be acknowledged. Believe it, lol.
But it's very dangerous for the people that are in the dating market to even go out there these days in Western society.
Douglas
It's
No,
very dangerous.
no, bro. No,
My
man.
opinion.
You know that. You
Father
and
Saunders,
Chronic and
how's it
Chaz and, all the other dudes in the warband, you guys
Iron
have covered
Blades.
that extensively.
The Ethiopian church
know,
smokes
I-
weed
I
called
know a
lamb's
few people
blood.
in the war band, they don't
Father
advocate
Saunders
going overseas, but I completely advocate going overseas.
Hey Doug,
Like,
Douglas Edwards.
as long as the country isn't
Said,
completely engulfed with
Ian
feminism
Blades,
yet,
how are you today, bro?
personally,
yes,
I
sir.
don't think Chronic advertises it, but Chronic.
oh, I definitely do.
Nah, he likes the
'Cause
goth
I'm-
chicks.
No, man. From what
I've been there,
I can gather from Chronic, he's not hurting for fucking biatches.
Well, here's the big thing. What if one day he goes with these big titty goth bitches and unfortunately he gets one of them pregnant?
Iron Blades.
What is he gonna do next? And then
Said,
what if this big
Hold
titty
my
goth
back,
bitch
but I will survive.
finds out that he
Douglas
is of
Edwards.
higher caliber? She's
Said,
gonna keep the baby and he's kind
Remy
of
4
fucked.
SPD, good to see you, man.
I don't know. Chronic doesn't rap
MR
his shit.
Hemi 4 SPD.
Well, I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, if that
Yeah,
happens.
Doggy.
hypothetically, yeah.
Douglas
He's
Edwards.
fucked.
Said,
Yeah, he's
Lord
complete
says,
fuck.
"Hey, man."
Like,
Oh,
especially if she somehow, some way finds
You
out
just
about
have
his
to go,
Saunders'
occupation.
belief that Nebraska sweet
All it
corn is
takes is
top
her
shelf
word
is
and you're
delusional.
Well,
Saint
and
Troglodyte
Yeetus, you're older
said,
than Chronic, yeah? You're like in your
"Feminism is
30s, and
everywhere.
Chronic's in
There
his
is
like
no
his what,
safe
mid
places
20s?
anymore. Be truthful."
Yeah.
MR-Hemi 4
So
SPD said,
do you think he would be?
"He gonna have a golf
I mean,
baby."
again, in terms of the warband, I get
Douglas
it. He
Edwards
started it, but
said,
just in terms of
"Ending Tao, good to see you,
offline,
man."
leading to you towards, respect
Ending
and
Tao said, "Doug, man, hope all is well. Iron Blades."
words of wisdom.
Said,
I think Chronic will be
"Is
looking
that
at you, but
Colonel
no, man.
Sanders?"
If he's out there slinging dick and he's not protecting himself, then I guess whatever happens, happens.
Like I'm
Edwards
sure he is.
Said,
And
"Indie
once
things
again,
are actually really good."
hey, if he wants to, be the next Johnny Sins, go for it. Hey, ain't gonna be hating on. Hey, do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
Ending
But
Tao
I will personally say
said,
it is definitely a way better position to meet a woman or a couple of women overseas where the laws are not against you.
Well, I don't even
What's
think
up?
Chronic can travel because of his job. I don't think he can travel.
I see what you're saying. I agree. Because he only probably gets like what, 2 weeks a year, days off. Yeah.
Right on time.
I agree with that. But
No, man. The last time he took a vacation, he went on the road. He got on a bike and went on the road, and
Father
yeah,
Saunders
who the hell knows where he ended up? But yeah,
"It's true, Indy.
when he
Good to
gets
see ya."
away from Colorado,
I'm not much for small talk.
I don't blame him.
my thing is, it's a lot safer to do his thing overseas than in the West. Because it only takes one bad day. I'm taking that from the Killer Joke, if you guys watch Batman. It only takes one bad day for his entire life to go to
MR-Hemi
shit
4 SPD
if that condom does not work.
"You don't consider the culture
do
is
like
against
that,
you
man.
overseas,
That's
Yeetus."
a good reference.
Saint Troglodyte said,
One bad day.
"They have feminists in Iran. Think about in a freaking Muslim country you have to be suicidal as man to date in any part of the world
See,
now."
that's the thing. If I got a bitch
Douglas
pregnant
Edwards
overseas, it's
said,
way more affordable
"Indeed, Tao,
than
I
if I get a
appreciate
bitch
it,
pregnant
man.
over
Hope
here.
you're all good too." Douglas Edwards
Like I'm
Into
like,
the
it's
next
dead ass.
one.
Saint
I
Troglodyte,
can
"Hey man,
send
how
the
are
woman.
you?"
Okay, hypothetically. See, if like let's say if I get serious with a woman overseas, let's say Philippines or something like that, she has to stay
Douglas
with her parents
Edwards
if I'm going to be going back to the
said,
States. Think about that.
"Godfather of Ramadai, hey
Yeah.
man."
Think about that. So she will be under
Saint
surveillance
Troglodyte said,
because
Douglas Edwards
if I am successful, best believe I'm 10 times more successful
Douglas
than her own
Edwards
fucking family combined.
said, "Tao outlaw, what is going on, bro?"
So if
Iron
she
Blades
is
said,
I don't know, if I'm gonna go back
"There
to
are
the
a
States
few
for
good women
whatever
left
reason,
in Eastern Europe,"
she's gonna be living with the parents, and I
Father
guarantee you the
Saunders
parents gonna keep a close eye.
said,
I'm guaranteed.
"Yeetus bout to get those
I'm not
cheeks
saying
clapped behind the
100%,
wood line."
but I'm saying majority of the time, the parents are definitely gonna do their best to say, hey, do not fuck this up, because if you do, guess what? Not only you taking from your own plate, you take it from our plate. Because in certain countries in Southeast Asia, not only you take care of her, technically you take care of the parents. So if you want to fuck over a person that's making good money, especially from America, I won't be surprised if she gets disowned by her own family.
I mean, he's right. Traditionally, when her parents became too old to work or be on their own, unless they had sons of their own, generally it was the husband of the daughters that would take care of them in their old age.
Husbands or the daughter-in-law?
Tao outlaw
Yeah.
said,
So there you go.
What
That's
up,
another
Frodo?
right there. You just gave you another reason men have
Wait. Are you
intrinsic
talking about?
value.
Are you talking about the son-in-laws when it comes to money?
No. What I'm saying is, traditionally, in marriages, when the father of the daughter would become too old to work, instead of relying exclusively on himself for his own wealth,
Saint
would
Troglodyte
also be taken care of
said,
by the husband.
so she's with you just for money, not physical attachment. Filipino women do like to poison their men. How often do we see that in the news in the States? Fuck that, lol.
Let him move into the state house we have down the lane. Let your parents move into our summer house and live there so that it costs them less. Things
So
like
the
that
husband will have to take care of. So the husband has to take care
Douglas
of the wife's
Edwards
parents.
said,
Yeah.
Dow Outlaw not much man, just left work and chilling out.
Okay, so what about
Iron
the
Blades
husband's parents?
said, hiding your parents in a home should be a crime.
Generally. I'm not saying it was a necessity. I'm saying oftentimes it happened a lot. So that's more responsibility he's taking on in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Said,
But my random question is, what does the wife do?
But no, Yeetus,
that's the homemaker
Tim Fisher's got a point. You know,
No, I'm
you
not
might,
saying he does have a point. I'm just curious.
Said,
Like, what does the wife do in that point?
What up,
you
brothers?
might get mixed up with an Asian chick, and then you're taking on her whole goddamn family.
Which, personally, I wouldn't mind, depending on the area. I wouldn't mind. I personally wouldn't mind.
I mean, you got to keep in mind, what I'm saying is usually applied to poorer families as well. So this is a very specific point, I suppose. It's a very specific demographic that did this, but still. Because I mean, to me, I'm poor, so fuck it.
Would that put more pressure on the wife to stay loyal?
Do they have a real proclivity to be loyal? I mean, maybe the Nordic women did,
she's
but
loyal now,
but modern women, no.
I'm just saying the fact that the family is depending on her to not fuck it over because she's not making any money. The husband's making all the money. So if she fucks it up, what's going to happen to her?
All it could take is a more attractive, richer dude showing up and giving her a little bit of attention to ruin everything.
It depends her age, because once again,
not even
that guy can show up, rich as
because
fuck.
at any time some simp could show up waving his wallet around.
Yeah, and that dumb bitch is gonna ruin everything, and guess what? The family's gonna die poor. I won't care.
Hey, Edis, can I ask a question?
Yeah, and if you're unlucky,
Father Saunders
still take everything.
Said,
yeah, I won't care. Hey, that was your daughter's fault. Guess what? I'm not obligated to take care of you anymore. If you are the one that's struggling with medical bills and having a place to stay, blame your fucking whore ass daughter. Blame her. I mean, what's up?
No, quick question. If you were to check out and go passport bro, where would you go?
First place, definitely Philippines.
The Philippines?
Yep. If not, Indonesia. If not that,
MR Hemi 4 SPD said, I see majority of passport brothers are
Malaysia?
black guys. LOL, you thought white America was racist. Asia is 10x
comes to
worse.
I'll go to Thailand.
Oh, yeah, you ain't wrong about that.
Okay.
I mean,
because Thailand is the sin city of the world.
It is. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Thailand twice, brother. I know exactly what you're talking about. And no, I'm not being bullying boys.
Was it Pattaya or Pattaya? I forgot how to say that name.
Wait a minute,
you just gotta remember.
It's similar to Las Vegas.
You just gotta remember to do a down under check.
City of the world to
Iron
be a passport bro.
Said,
Well,
I am
what I'm saying
generous.
is, if you're single,
MR Hemi 4
ready to mingle,
SPD
the last place you want to go to
don't
is
matter, those
Thailand,
yellow guys
let
still
alone
don't like you.
Oh yeah.
MR Hemi 4
type,
SPD.
The women might love them,
No.
but
They only live your
the
money.
dudes there, no.
MR Hemi 4 SPD.
And
Love.
that's the crazy part. The cosmetic surgery in Thailand is so crazy. It's really getting difficult to know who's a man or a woman, especially
Yeah,
if you're
right.
under
So
influence.
is it really worth
If
If you're under
going
the
there?
influence,
I'm not
it makes
into
it
the
even
guys.
worse.
Oh, he's right. It's true.
So that's why I say, hey, I suggest you go to Japan, South Korea,
Listen, there's
Malaysia,
Oh,
Indonesia,
Thai
Philippines.
family.
There's a
There's a Thai
reason.
family that used to live below me. They were immigrants that came here on like school visas or whatever, and just ended up staying. So I lived. I don't know if it was 2 floors above them or just one, but at any rate, I was having a conversation with one of the building managers one day, and he was asking me something about, oh, who called and blah blah blah, and I said, well, I think it was that Thai chick over there. On the other side of the stairs, who was looking for you earlier, so maybe it was her. And he looked over, leaning around the stairs, and he looked back at me and said, "That's a dude." I'm like, "What?"
Oh shit!
I'm like, "No." He's like, "Yeah, dude. Listen, you go look it up, man. Their cosmetic surgery is wacky over there." And this was a couple of like years before. You know what I'm saying? I moved out of there.
See, do you know what's the crazy part?
Yeah, dude.
Tijuana's riddled with them
Thailand.
too.
MR Hemi 4
But here's the
SPD.
crazy part. There's a lot of people from
Sad.
Thailand that go to
They
South
have a
Korea.
caste system.
Yep, they do
So-
have a
so they can
caste
make
system
money.
too.
So
We have a
Here's-
caste
here's-
system now too.
There's hey Yidis, there's
Hemi
lady boys
4
in South
SPD.
Korea because they put makeup
Said.
on and they try
More
to
melanin,
feminize
lower
the men over
status.
there because that's what the women like, which I don't
Mm.
understand at all.
well, good thing I have a sharp ass eye, cause I'm like, ain't no motherfucking way, cause I would have fucking blew my
Uh-oh.
brain. And anyway, so when it comes to singling out these lady boys, it's easy. You gotta go with the hip ratio with the rest of the body. All right, that's one thing. Or you can go for the Adam's apple. That's one thing. Or you can go for the broad ass shoulders that no woman has. That's another thing. On top of that, you can
One
definitely
of the
tell
biggest
them.
reasons that Big Mike is in fact a man. I don't care what no one says. You'll never convince me that that thing does not have
Iron
a penis.
Blades.
It's.
Said.
You ever seen
I'm-
those
Well, I
pictures
am
of that
white,
thing
white
in the dress?
Scottish.
Why do you think a
Hemi
lot
4
of
SPD.
these
Said.
lady
Asian
boys they
girls
hang
don't
around
have
the
hips
bars
anyways.
and shit? They're hoping that you become under the influence.
Yep. So they can get you
Yeah.
home and have you fuck them in their pussy.
MR Hemi 4 SPD. Said. So hip
Come
ratio is
on.
flawed from
Fuck me
birth.
in my pussy, my ass.
I've been
that's the worst.
I've been to Thailand twice, and I've had lady boys approach me and be like, "Get the fuck away from me, you fucking weirdo."
You big strong
you
man.
can
Me
tell,
love you
right?
long
You can tell
time.
immediately.
5 minutes I give you. You be coming.
No, the bitch got a strong ass jawline. That's another big indicator.
Like face palmed
A
them,
wild.
like my entire hand
Pooping
went
while
around
standing.
their face and I grabbed it.
Entered
and I
the
picked
chat.
them up off
Welcome
the bar
to the
stool and
stream.
I fucking slammed them down.
Pooping
It's like,
while
get
standing.
the fuck away from me.
Said.
God
Hemi loves
damn!
the bumper
like,
cars.
was that person
Yeah.
that
Iron
like
blades.
like intrusive? Like they were
Said.
really like in your
Who cares
space
about
like that?
hips?
Holy
They
shit!
will. Because they're
That's crazy, bro.
You're under the impression they're a chick
mean-
until you realize they're a fucking dude.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
true.
I mean, to be
But
fair,
It's
can't really say
predatory.
distance.
It's
Said.
predatory as fuck.
No, I just have an
It
aversion
is,
to
it is, but
prepubescent
I
boy
kept to say
figures.
like. Remember, I always make
guys, I
sure
think I ran out
a
of
million
something.
percent.
And that's
But
what the
I never got to the
Transformers
point
do
where
shit
I had
too.
to put my
Right.
hands on one of those motherfuckers. That is
Right.
crazy.
Well, again, they're under the pretense that you're a horny drunk man and you're gonna accept some attractive hot young thing throwing herself at you to get some, because they're under the impression you're a horny, always horny, and blah blah blah. So.
And then people want to say being a functional alcoholic is a bad thing.
No, it was because I was
Iron Blade
American.
said,
No, I'll tell you exactly
"You're
what it
talking
was.
about dudes
I was an
again."
American.
Guys, I think I
I was a
They're
US
gay
service
dudes.
member.
They're gay dudes
I was a
pretending to
US
be
service
women,
member in a
trying to
You
foreign
lure
wait,
country.
straight men to go take their ass to
And
Pound
they
Town.
thought that I would get drunk enough that they would walk up and approach me or saunter up to me, and approach me in a bar in an outdoor setting, because all those bars are outdoors. There's no indoor bars.
No
And they
cameras
thought they would
outdoors. No cameras
shimmy
outdoors,
up to
baby.
me and try to. And I looked over at him, and this,
I tried,
just
Outlaw.
the jaw structure wasn't right. Like Yita said, the shoulders weren't right.
Yeah, the
Adam's
shoulders.
apple wasn't right. And I just looked at him and I grabbed him by the face and I picked him up and I fucking slammed him down on the concrete.
Mm.
Yeah, you can tell easily the hip to waist ratio. You can
Yeah.
easily tell that's a
There's some,
woman or a man. You
but
can tell.
because of their surgery, because of all the elective surgery and shit, they get that shit shaved down to
And
where you can't
it
even tell
wasn't because
anymore.
I was attracted to dudes. It was just they walked up to me because they thought they could fool me. And I was like, no. Even as fucked up as I am because I've been drinking all day. No, man.
Being
As-
deceiving.
As I said a moment ago,
I know a woman when I see one, and I know a fucking man when I see one.
As I just said a moment ago, they're a gay male pretending to be a woman, hoping on the fact that you're drunk enough to not tell and horny enough to
But
not
you
tell
know,
or
it's
care.
being deceiving about who you truly are per se is a form of grape, right?
According
You know
to
that, right?
feminists, I mean, under that must
Well, at
be
least in the United
a
States,
new
that's pretty much
feminist
what it is.
thing.
If you are under a pretense of being somebody else,
MR
but
Hemi
you're
4
actually,
SPD.
What are we talking about?
something else,
Again?
you
Why
can
are
go
we
to
talking
jail.
about push again?
You
I
can go to
agree.
jail. You can go to jail for grape. You can.
You just
I think it should be.
But
whatever that
catfishing,
Yeah.
Hey, there's
but
plenty of
catfishing
situations
is,
where
but catfishing is
a
perfectly
man
okay.
literally no, let me explain. There's literally numerous cases where a
Tell
man
Outlaw.
yeeted a
Said,
trans.
WTF
Oh.
is
You
happening,
guys know what I'm
LOL.
talking about.
Yeah,
And that
Minecraft.
person was able to walk free because why? Guess what? According to the story,
Lord
the trans was
SOS91
lying all the entire time.
said,
And guess what? If you
"No
look under the
idea."
definition of grape, one of them is lying, deceiving.
Yep.
When did that get added into the vernacular?
You just
I'm just saying. Let's just put it out
Got what
there.
it deserves.
Wow, when
You
did
just-
that get added into the vernacular? Because I was always under the impression that grape was
No,
just
you
forced,
can look it up.
forced
If you are deceived
sex
about-
on somebody.
If you're initially about to do something with some person, but it turns out that the person is somebody else entirely, that is a form of grape.
Wow.
Think about it, Chaos. Think
You
about it,
just-
Chaos.
MR Hemi
Yes.
4
If
SPD
you're lied
my
to,
knowledge,
said,
because I'm not sitting here
some
in
men
fucking
started
Thai
lying
prison
about
right
their
now.
wealth.
Right. No.
They're still
No,
alive.
I'm still hungover when they added that bullshit into the
However,
vernacular.
Like
'Cause
I
like
said
I
before,
said,
bro.
I've always been
no
under the
clue.
impression that grape was
But it should
forced
be.
sex on somebody that didn't want it.
Oh no, they brought in that deceit bit. Dude,
Bro, everybody's come up in here. Oh
What's up,
shit!
man?
Hey, what's going on,
Hit
everybody?
me, what's up?
Timmy!
What's up,
because
Ramon?
they brought in
Hey,
that
who's the
deceit-
guy with the A?
That Penny?
He's up there.
They brought in
Hold
the
on.
deceit clause because guys would lie about their wealth to get women into bed.
Oh. Wow. But it's okay
Why about
for
the-
women
okay,
to
then
that
it's
makes great
fair
sense.
game. See, here's the big thing, and this is why a lot of men are not trying to get into relationships or marriage anymore. You heard about the Drake situation, where he had to put hot sauce in his condom, and then that dumb bitch want to put that condom up in her pussy.
She was a dumb groupie, tried to do groupie things and got the groupie treatment.
Like, Drake knew better. Like, see, this is what a lot of
she
a
tried
lot
to
of
take him
men
to
cannot
court over that.
comprehend.
She tried to take him to court over that shit too.
She tried, but it definitely failed. Like that bitch had she stole my fucking seed. You trying to say it's my fault? Get the fuck out of here.
They try to use the once you deposit it into her, it becomes her. You know, because possession is 9/10 of the law.
And this is what a lot of men need to understand. All women are pretty much gold diggers. They just like hide it in various ways.
What the fuck?
All women are gold diggers.
Oh, there it
I'm not
is.
saying it's a bad thing to an extent, right?
Mhm.
I know at a point it goes too far, but women in general, on average, they're all gold diggers. There's only when the price comes to a play, right? A one woman will accept, a fucking McDonald's like $1 meal and shit, but there's other women that wants to take them to a 5-star restaurant. I would much rather take a 18, 19-year-old girl that is working at Burger King that's able to give me a discount on some triple Whopper bullshit, and then we're able to dine on that bitch, and I'm able to clap cheeks.
We can hear you, Outlaw.
No. You guys don't understand. I'm trying to clap cheeks. I don't give a fuck if that bitch has $100,000, $1 million. I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Yeetus,
you go bow to the
Yeetus, do you think anybody cares about that? That their sole purpose in life is to clap cheeks? No, we don't care about that.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, I was agreeing with you.
No. When it comes to their like their money making, their career.
Man, I've dated chicks with fucking multiple goddamn PhDs and master degrees, and I've knocked the bottom out of their shit. And I've dated fucking chicks that worked at goddamn McDonald's. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either. What's the point if they're not going to share the wealth with you?
Right.
Exactly.
That's why bitches, they get butthurt. It's about, oh, I got 3 jobs. I got 4 PhDs. Okay, what? How is that going to benefit me?
Exactly. Exactly. How are you gonna appease my needs as well?
Yeah.
It takes 2 people for the relationship to work, ladies, not the other way around. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's the same, and the same could be said for guys too. The same.
You guys scared Outlaw.
There's a lot of men. Yeah. Because
men don't give a fuck about a woman's finance. A woman definitely gives a fuck about a man's finance.
No, the chick that had multiple PhDs and a master's and all this other shit invited me over to her house. I fucking punched her fucking cervix, knocked the bottom out of her ass, and I got up in the morning and I left and I went home and we never fucking spoke again.
Was that at least good?
But she was the one that approached me.
That's because you were such a
Outlaw.
But Godfather, is that at least good?
I went to watch the rest
Was it
of
worth
Ambler's
it, Godfather? Like, was it worth
Iron Blades?
The effort?
Said. How am I once again discussing bloody women on a stream?
Laying there like a fucking idiot.
Said. Chaos, your achievements are legendary.
No, not you. I'm talking about her. She's laying there like a dead fish, Godfather. Was she laying there like a dead fish?
No.
The long pause didn't help your case.
She pegged
Come
him.
on, man. Why would you think that?
But in all seriousness, I'm just saying, if it's worth your effort, that's all that matters, man. You know, hey, clapping cheeks is...
It was no effort on my part other than just a little bit of gas money to drive to her house.
Damn, you said it was no effort. Damn.
What did Chaos achieve? LOL.
So she didn't, like, did she even got her like that, though? Like,
it probably wasn't any effort, you did.
Did she what?
Like, did she even have, like, like the grip, or like, did she do anything special? Like anything, like you're like, oh man, this is crazy.
Iron Blades.
She tried.
Oh, she
Sometimes
tried.
smell
Okay,
like a dead
the
fish.
effort's all that matters, Godfather. It's all that matters.
All I had to do is be a gentleman, and that started one, and then giving it to her real good
Indy
got me
Vidal
passed around to all of her friends.
said, "What has chaos not achieved
But,
is
hey,
the question."
I was a gentleman, Chaos. I was actually a dick. Take it back. I was actually a really huge dick.
Said,
I'm not
Sure,
gonna
LOL.
judge a woman if she. You don't have to show it, but I'm not gonna judge a woman if she tries. That's a big fucking key. As long as she tries, that's it. You don't have to say in front of her, "Hey, be a dick." In my opinion, you should be a dick. But I'm just saying overall, if she's willing to try to please you, I think that's a pass in my book.
No, Yeetus, I was a huge dick to her. Thinking back on it now, because I haven't thought about it for a while.
Did you elbow drop her?
No, I didn't elbow drop her.
Oh,
Iron Blades
I'm just saying, WWE style. You know?
Just get one with daddy issues and she will blow your mind.
She'll blow your mind and she'll blow your wallet.
This
No,
bitch.
no, and again, man, I hate to bring this up and throw this into the conversation, but man, her intrigue came from the fact that I was just ignoring her the whole goddamn time.
Oh, that's the goal.
Until she just became so fucking annoying that I was like, God damn it, what?
Bro, I did that for the first.
I was there with a group of work friends. And we're sitting at this long bar, at this Irish bar. We're sitting at this long bar. And she just happened to be sitting next to me. And I'm sitting here interacting with all these other people to my right. And all of a sudden she starts, leaning into me or, trying to wave her hands. And I was just like, what the fuck do you want?
Oh, you know goddamn well what she wants. Stop that. You know goddamn well what she wants. You just trying to play hard to get.
He did, but he didn't want it. He knew
stop.
what she was about, but he didn't want it.
You know goddamn well what she wants. She wants it. She wants it.
I see her asking that though, Yeetus. Because
Slip on a long bar.
I've had chicks doing shit like that to me, and then when I fell into it, acting like that wasn't what they were trying to do.
Yeah,
Bro,
I've had instances like that too.
Godfather, I did this shit 7 years ago. I literally treated this bitch like trash. Like and you know what? I was taught to not do that. See, this is where I was in like a conflicting situation, right? And when I did that, she wouldn't stop blowing up my phone. She wouldn't stop blowing up my phone. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeetus, there's more to the story.
Oh, what's up?
No. So we do that on that particular night. Well, it was a couple of nights. And then I go my way, she goes her way. We have exchanged numbers. And then I don't know, a few weeks go by. I don't remember how much time fucking passed. She hits me up out of the blue. And she goes, she goes,
Iron Blades.
I'm not even joking when I say this.
Treat them mean keeps them keen.
Do you want to be friends with benefits?
Oh,
like,
no.
I was expecting the I'm pregnant.
Yeah. And I was
Chaos,
like,
don't scare me like that.
Hey, I've had that scare, okay?
I said, what do you mean friends with benefits? How many other fucking dudes have you been with since you and me were together? And she didn't answer that, of course.
Said, I treat a bitch like 7-Up. I never have and I never will.
Well, in my opinion, hey, if she's able to get a test, I don't know if she did or not. If she's clean, hey, I'm still clapping those cheeks as long as she knows
She
there's
goes,
no strings attached.
No. She goes, I want you to get tested so we can have unprotected sex.
Oh, she's trying to get you.
Iron Blades said,
And I was like,
that must have been in the 90s.
let me, I'll get back to you. And I was like, no.
All right.
She's trying to end you, bro.
Yeah, dude, man, I fucking no, man. She had like a kid who was like 13, single mom. You know, she was a fucking psychiatrist.
Oh,
had
so
all
she
these
was a
fucking
MILF.
degrees. And I was just like, man, you're getting way too deep into some shit you don't need to be into.
Wait, Godfather, was she a MILF?
Said. Snoop
Was she a
Dogg said
MILF?
it.
Yeah.
For you?
Well, she has a kid.
Snoop Dogg said it.
No, but I'm saying, would she have been a MILF for you? In my opinion, yeah, I think you might have thrown a bone into her.
I smashed a 40-year-old. That ain't fucking new.
I was like 25, and
Shit, I don't
like
give
I
a
said,
fuck.
I was just a gentleman to her. It was cold as
Shit,
fuck outside.
hey,
I gave my coat
I'm not
to
gonna
her.
tattletale, so I'm not gonna get in trouble, or I'm not
She
trying
was
to get
in her
her in
late
trouble.
30s.
Let's just say it happened a little bit younger than it should when I did the smashing.
Listen, when I was 19, man, that's all I got was MILF.
Older women, yeah.
It was easy. Yeah, it was.
It's because they were so
easy.
desperate. It's because they were desperate. Oh no, it's because they were desperate for attention and validation.
No, Sam.
Listen, they want to say older women are predators. Shut the fuck up.
But
Older women
as younger
are
guys,
straight up
we don't think about that because it's like, oh shit, these broads are coming on to us. Let's get it on.
I was doing it in my 40s.
Well, Godfather, I'm just saying with my experience, especially when I was a bit younger, if you get my drift.
You're not that much older than what you were younger.
Oh no, the older one, no, the older one leadership, man. I've done MILFs for
kits, 2 helmets, and what else do I need?
Hey, Godfather, what were you saying? My bad.
No, I said I've.
Kits and 2 helmets.
No, you just I was doing MILFs before MILF was even a term.
Yeah, but unfortunately, people they don't want to, you know, paint them in the bad light because the MILF situation definitely goes beyond the. Like I said, when I was in my earlier days, like I really do hope you guys get that. It wasn't legal. God damn it.
Oh.
Holy shit! Like how many fucking codes got to throw to you, motherfuckers?
Said.
What happened?
Yes, what do you mean was it legal? If you were over 18 and she was over 18,
do you think women don't give a fuck if I wasn't legal?
Huh?
Do you think women give a damn if I wasn't legal?
No, I mean look at the ones in going after high school kids and junior high kids nowadays.
There was a woman that got pregnant by a
He's
12-year-old.
got a point. When I was in school, there was a rec staff that I could have folded up in half in the gym. But I didn't.
Every junior high and high school boys freaking fantasy
I remember that gym teacher. I'm not going to say her name.
Welcome to the
but
stream.
I'm telling you right now, the gym teacher, she had the hots for me since freshman year. And once the junior year hit, whoo!
There was another.
Oh my God. Bro, she worked me.
Soul Mancer.
I didn't work her. She worked me.
I had a crush on my third grade PE teacher who was a woman, which was strange.
His jet engine, that's all I came here for peace.
Facilities that I was in.
KS4U 728.
She was talking about how he wanted to come get me for my home visit, and how she was going to give us money for lunch, and we were going to have
my friend fucked the domestic science teacher at my school.
Here's my question. Why did my history teacher wear high heels? That's the big thing. Why did my history teacher wear high heels the entire time? That's my big thing.
You had a teacher that wore high
She was
heels?
fine as fuck, but
I did.
I'm
I
like,
had a
why you
couple
wearing
of
high
them.
heels,
That's
bro?
right.
But
My
what
English
are
teacher in
you
junior
trying
high
to do?
wore sundresses almost every day. They were just
I had a teacher
high
that
enough
wore-
to where she sat down, you could
Saint
see
Troglodyte
everything.
said,
Man, I'm
I can
telling
take
you
a
right
shirt
now,
and
I'm
take the
not.
garbage
Once
out when we
again,
went
once
from
again,
church to Cholos. Interesting
And
LOL.
mini skirts and no panties.
From church to
well, what I'm
cholos.
saying is, I'm not saying this is right. This is not right. That's not what I'm saying. Okay? But what I'm saying is from my experience, this is what I went through. According to me and Godfather, this is what we went through. Is it right? Fuck no. In fact, these very same women should be in prison. I don't give a fuck. I hate these motherfuckers talking about, oh, I wish I was that kid when this woman took advantage of
Iron
him
Blades
and got and got the teacher
We
pregnant,
had a teacher
and when
who wore
he turns
dresses and one
18
day
he
her tit
is
fell out.
he is
K is
liable for
4728.
back child support.
Said,
Yeah,
like I told Ian, the Kovo will change momentarily. LOL.
I agree with you. They belong in jail. I think that
I'm
might
not
be why I
claiming to
didn't
be a
vote for it,
saint, but at
man.
the
I knew
same
it was
time,
wrong.
I'm not saying like, hey, predatory for men should be exactly the same
I was
for
just a
predatory
pussy, I
for
don't know.
women.
Yeetus.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeetus, where'd you grow up, bro?
Midwest.
Without doxing yourself, where'd you grow up?
Midwest.
What?
Midwest.
Iron Blades
Midwest. Okay.
said,
Yes.
I blame the parents.
I know about the
blame the
water
parents.
fountain or the bubbler.
But it also gets to a certain point where the individuals at a certain age where they should be held accountable for their actions too, because they know. And you gotta admit that at a certain point they know what's right and what's wrong.
I blame
An adult
Canada.
Indy
male
ain't
or
got it
female
wrong.
should be held accountable.
I mean, both should be held accountable because we both,
Hey,
again, at a
did I
certain
have
point,
teachers
we
that
know
say
what
a lot
sex
of horny fucking
is.
dudes?
Yes, we know what
Possibly.
sex
Can I
is.
act on it?
It takes two to
Absolutely
tango.
fucking not.
They should both be held accountable because they both
But
know
here's the
it's
thing, a
wrong,
lot
but they're
of
doing it
horny
anyways.
dudes- A lot of horny dudes take a lot of power away from these young boys because they want to act like it's a fucking horny game.
Iron Blades
you want to hear another funny story?
said,
Think about the
somebody
children.
please think about the children.
Fuck the children, not literally,
Yes.
metaphorically.
Can you hear me? Yeetus.
Yeah, I can hear you. What story?
All right, man. It was,
Max Yakodamus
2016, 2017.
I had a teacher sexually
I
harass
had
me
just
every
recently
school
gotten
day
married
walking
for the
into my
second
class
time,
at the beginning of the
and
day.
I'm
Is
in
what
our
it is.
You got
gym.
remarried.
Yeah, I got remarried. I'm in our gym that we were members of. And as
Iron
I'm walking
Blades
out,
said,
I bump into this
Lucky
couple,
Max.
and the woman looks at me. She like puts her hands up, like on my chest, stops me, and she goes, "Oh my God, I
Saint
think you were one of
Troglodyte
my students." And I looked at
said,
her. I was like, "What do you?"
If
fuck are you
30-year-old
talking
woman
about?
touches a
What the
15-year-old boy that is raped,
Yeah.
no excuses. She has power over
And
the kid.
it took me a couple of seconds. I'm sitting there looking at her, and then it dawned on me. She was my art teacher from my senior year when I took art as just a bullshit throwaway class because I just had to pad out my credits to
Right.
graduate. However, said art teacher at the time was a fucking
Blades
smoke show
said,
who the rumor going around
Saint, you were
was
not saying
she
that
had
when you were
posed for
15.
Playboy. But again, I graduated in 1995, so the internet was relatively new,
Max
so we couldn't
Yakodamus
confirm or deny this.
said, being the cutest kid
And,
in the world
you know,
comes with its negatives
and my
as well.
dad-
I
my
was in
dad did
second
not
grade.
have-
Lien.
Playboy in the house, so I didn't know.
I know, but did you smash?
No, I'm getting to that. But she
Damn it.
looks at me and she's got her hands on my chest, and she says my name, my full name. She's like, I remember you. I remember you from my art class. I was like, yeah, I remember you too, ma'am. Now that I, remember who you are. And I
Saint
called her ma'am
Troglodyte
because there was a dude standing next to her who I
My
assumed
tech
was her
teacher was
husband.
20, I was 16, living on my
And
own
she
in
just kept,
Same.
she
Saint
just,
Troglodyte.
no man, she just kept like rubbing her
Said,
hands like
was
up
still
and down
wrong.
my chest, like
Iron
almost as like I was
blades.
a fucking chick and her
Said,
fucking tits were getting
I was
fucking
hornier
massaged.
than a rhino at 15.
And, you know, I kind of tried to step away, but she came toward.
Nah, she gotta
like,
get the fuck back.
Yeah. And I was like, well, you know, ma'am, Miss, you know, Miss so-and-so, I'm not gonna say her name.
Even if I don't know you, there's a bro code. I'm sorry. If you're married, get the fuck away from me.
Bro code. Bro code number one. You don't fuck with the bros hoe.
Yes, fucking thank you. Thank you.
My bad. I'm used to the
Bro
end game.
code. Bro number one. Bro code number one. You don't ever fuck with the bros hoe.
I'm gonna let
He
Godfather
had a
finish.
predator on you, not good.
No, I told her. I was like, no, man, I'm married. I married a girl we graduated with. I'm married to a girl we graduated with. She's like, oh yeah, I remember her. But she's still rubbing on it. And I was like, I'm trying to back away. But she's following me. I'm like walking backwards. I'm like walking backwards toward the door. But she's
Iron
still rubbing
blades.
on my chest. But
Said,
her and the
trust me
dude
with
were
your
like
life, but not
walking
your wallet or
side by
wife.
side towards me.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie horse.
All you wanted was to buy some chicken and some ice
You know,
cream.
and then finally, and I was like, you know what, Miss So-and-so, been good seeing you. You know, good catching up. You know, glad you're in here working out,
Max
trying to stay
Yoptimus
healthy.
Said,
I gotta go, man. And I,
Let's just say that
She wanted your sea
she was lucky
cucumber.
that. Let's just say that the husband was lucky that you weren't on demon time.
No, man. No, I wasn't even looking at the dude. I was looking at her. I mean, I was kind of looking at him out of the corner of my eye, just to
I
make
know,
sure.
but let's say if you weren't married. Let's say if you were single. I'm just saying, in that scenario.
Nope. They're married. I don't fuck with that shit. I said bro code. The number one rule of the bro code. The number one rule of the bro code. Don't fuck with the bros hoe.
Right now. Stop your bitch right now, or you're gonna learn a very painful lesson. You better stop her right now.
Yeah, put her on a leash.
I will bend her over on the fucking garlic session, and we'll get
If
to work.
I was single, if I would have been single in that setting in the gym, with him,
would have warned him.
Said, oh,
No,
Jody,
man,
you came into my wife and destroyed
I
me.
will not mess with
your
a
wife
married
right
man.
now.
I
You
will
better get her right
never,
now, or you're gonna see your wife's cheeks getting clapped.
never
Now I
mess
can only
with
have
a
really kinky sex
married
that fucked me up.
woman.
What the fuck
Nor
he's gonna
a
do?
woman.
He's getting pressed at a fucking Walmart.
Because
his whole wife is
you
chasing
just-
the whole dude, and he
You
doing
just,
shit.
you never know. You might come across the wrong dude that'll bust a cap in your ass and bust a cap in her ass. And not
What's he gonna do?
what I just said.
What's he
What
gonna
I
do? The only
just
thing he's gonna
said,
do is
bro.
fucking watch like the cuck he is.
No.
He ain't
You
gonna
got
do shit.
motherfuckers like me that won't
Listen,
hesitate to
he's
pull my
letting his
gun
happen at
out
a
and
fucking
shoot
grocery
you and
store.
her.
He's letting this happen at a grocery store.
No, listen. Because I was married, at the time, and she knew who I was married to, man, as soon as I turned my back on that chick, boom, I broke and ran out of that gym, and I hopped in my truck, and I started up, and I sat there, and I was just like, oh my God, unclean. Just sitting there like, what the fuck am I gonna say when I get home?
All I'm saying is chaos. There's a bro code to an extent. If you can't stop
No,
your
there ain't
bitch,
no
she is
extent,
clearly
man.
chasing after me at a goddamn grocery store.
Tell that
If you're not
bitch
stopping your
no.
bitch right now where
You
she's
tell
chasing this
that
Sloan,
bitch
it is
no.
your
No,
fault.
no.
It's not my fault.
Tell
It's your
that
fault.
bitch
He was
my
really
fault.
cocked. He was cocked
not
at
my
that
fault.
time.
It's your
Jimmy now
fault.
thinks it's great
You
cause
can
I can push
understand
like a
this
stud.
as much
It's
as
like
anybody,
great
man.
piece of meat.
It is not my fault. It's your fault.
If I would have went home home and told my wife at that time, who knew said teacher,
Max
who
Yoptimus
fucking tried to
said,
fucking pounce on me.
Sounds about right. I know
It wouldn't have
countless
went
men
over
in the
well.
very
It would have been my
situation. You
fault.
should see what Puff Daddy has
Well,
to
what
do to
I'm
get
saying
off
is, if you
LMAO.
were single as a
Oh, of course
mingle
it
and
would've
not
been our fault.
married, all I'm saying is, fuck all that. If you too much of a fucking pussy to stop your fucking wife to chasing a fucking random man that you didn't even know
Here's the
through a
thing.
goddamn grocery store, you deserve what happens next.
We can try all we want with.
You can walk away. Hey, if
We
you
can
walk,
try
you
all
will
we
have much
want,
more respect for
but
me if you
the
walk
instance
away
we try
than
to
you just
force
chase after
her,
your wife when
we
she
begin
comes after
breaking
me.
Iron Blades
laws.
said,
No, fuck the laws.
This gay is Christmas.
Listen, no, you guys need to listen.
Who's a gay
I will
ass
have much more
Christmas.
respect for you guys if you walked away than you just follow your wife like a lost fucking puppy while she's trying to chase his dick. If you walked away, I will have way more respect than you just like, ooh, I don't know what to do. Wait, come on, guy,
again,
please tell me.
I'm saying
she wants to have
you
sex
could
with you.
tell
What do
her
I do
no.
next?
You could tell her no all you want, but
Please
you
tell me,
cannot.
chaos.
Without
chaos.
force,
My
you
wife
can't.
was just long. What do I do?
You kick the bitch the fuck
Yes, I
out.
did that, man. I walked away from another man's wife.
All I'm saying is you did that because you were married yourself.
Sam Fisher.
Even single, if they're married,
you marry yourself.
LOL, there
you
is
just
too
say,
much going
If
on
a
up
woman
in there.
just
say no.
Max
It's like
Yoptimus
drugs. You just
if a
say
woman
no.
Exactly.
Michael
If a woman
Jackson
is
would call Chris
taken
Tucker
or
Christmas
married and
LOL.
she's hitting on you hard,
Saint
that's
Troglodyte
a very red flag. Just walk away
It's
from
funny
it
but not
because
funny now. I
at the
gotta
end
tie
of
up
the
a
day, you're
bitch and
saving
shock her to
yourself
get
a
off. I mean,
stressful
I had fun,
headache,
but dude, that can
and
catch you
you're
out of
still
charge
in
these
one
days.
piece.
LOL.
No,
And
she
they're
was
Max
still in one
Yoptimus.
piece.
Listen,
no.
if I smash and dash,
LOL.
she don't know my name. She don't know my number.
No, that woman knew exactly who I was.
Yep.
She remembered me. She approached me.
Iron Blades.
And
Always wear gloves. Don't even. Just
always
don't
wear
even.
gloves.
She came
Sam Fisher
after me.
Said, I don't care if
But
you're single or not. If you knowingly get into
I
bed with a married
maintained,
woman,
you
you're
know,
just
and
as
stayed
bad as the
true
modern
to go
304.
home to my wife.
Max Yoptimus said,
I
living the
mean,
donkey
would I have thrown
lifestyle.
would I have thrown,
Saint
you know, I mean,
Troglodyte
given the opportunity or a free pass,
I'm
would
leaving
I have
her
thrown the
come
shot in the
glazed
art teacher?
LMAON.
Hell yeah, I would have. Anybody would.
Listen. When it comes to me, I'm giving a man to fucking protect his honor. Like, I'm literally giving it. We don't have to get to a fight or anything. Hey, just tell me to go away or do something. Hey, do something. But if you fall around like a little bitch, like, if you're gonna be having that type of mindset, you're gonna have that very same mindset for years to come, let alone for the rest of your life. You really gonna let your own wife that you made the covenant in front of God to fucking chase a random fucking schlong? You don't even know who the fuck you don't even know who the guy is? You want me to respect you?
And again,
you
without
want me
the
to
ability
respect
to
you?
exert some
You
force
want me to
over
respect
her,
you?
I want you
Really?
to respect my relationship
I'm
as a
favorite
man.
Max Yoptimus. I have no
How
shame.
can
I don't
I
care
gonna
anymore
respect
why I
your
went to
relationship when
Alpoon
you're
is a
not
real
willing to
addiction
defend
when
it
my
Because
husband said lethal LOL.
that requires me getting. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm talking
Godfather,
about.
this is a scenario. How am I going to respect the relationship if that very same man is not able
You
to
respect the
defend his own
relationship the
How
same
am
way
I
you
gonna
would
respect
respect your own. You would get mad as fuck if
I'm single. What are you talking about?
I'm saying if you were in a relationship and you caught some dude betting your old lady, you'd be upset about it.
So, should I kick the bitch in the back of the head?
Kick them both in the back of the
go
fucking
back to your
head.
goddamn husband.
Kick
you
them
dirty
both in the
slut.
that's you kick them both in the back of the fucking head.
304 behavior.
What I'm saying is,
we're trying to
you're
stop
not
the
willing
304
to,
behavior.
if you're not willing to stand in front and see, okay, it's probably gonna sound weird. Listen, break up with the bitch if she's willing to do that in the first place. That's one thing. But
Correct.
besides that, if you're not willing to be in front and defend your woman's honor, why the fuck should I respect you in the first place? Why? It makes no fucking sense. Man to man, why would I respect you?
Yeetus, do you think I was expecting that when I was just trying to walk out of the goddamn gym?
No, Godfather, I'm talking in a scenario. I'm talking about a scenario. Like, why would I respect you as a man if you're not willing to defend your woman's honor? Besides the cheating part. Besides the cheating part. Put that cheating part out the way. If you're not willing to get in the way of your woman and say, hey, this is my woman, get away from me, you peasant. Okay, cool, it's your woman, it's all good. But if you're not willing to do that,
Sam Fisher,
why the fuck should I respect you?
Said.
All I was trying to do was get out of there without
chasing
any
another dude
bullshit.
through the grocery store. She has no honor to defend.
No, it's all good. I agree, Godfather. Once again, you did the right thing. You did the right thing.
Not having a duel over a modern chick.
It comes down to doing the
to
right
make sure
thing.
that you do not end up with some bullshit.
You know she's in a
completely
relationship.
agree.
You tell her no. You don't follow through with the actions.
All the indications that all she wanted to do was try to hump my leg. All I wanted to do was get out of there. Because as soon as I got out to my truck and I fucking opened up the door and threw my bag in and got in, so I was like Ace Ventura, you know, the scene where he's in the shower. He's like, you know, sitting there. I was like, unclean,
but,
you know, chewing gum. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, but Chaos, in all seriousness, if there was a man that was on demon time, he don't give fucks about what you think. What would you do?
Playing
I
risky
did that,
business.
but I laid
then.
in between two Hooters
I'm
girls
just saying,
staring up at the
there's
ceiling.
men out there that really don't give a
Saint
fuck.
Troglodyte.
I'm aware. No, that's a
But
sociopathic tendency right
but
there.
The person
And-
that Godfather described, he wasn't willing to put his woman in check.
That wasn't my woman.
Not
That was
you, I'm
somebody
talking
else's
about
woman, and he
the
put her in check by
woman's
telling her no.
Husband. The woman's husband.
Yeah, he put the woman
The
in check.
husband was not willing to put his woman in check.
He
so
put the-
why would that man
he
that's on
put-
demon time take you seriously? A guy that don't give a fuck about rules. A guy that don't give a fuck about bro code. Just a guy that's just trying
Saint
to,
Troglodyte.
hey, if she wants to fuck,
Said,
hey, I'm going to fuck.
What a time to be alive, so is Kitten here. Iron Blades.
That's the thing.
Said,
a lot of guys
I
didn't
have
consider.
no wish to disappoint two girls
This is
at
why
once.
a lot of men don't like girls going out with their girlfriends to the bar or the club or whatever the
Max
fuck they want to call it.
Yoptimus.
The girls'
Said,
trips and all that shit.
LOL.
Because of guys like that, I've lost many relationships. So I don't like I don't like guys like that.
And they're drunk as fuck, so that doesn't help.
You want to hear something, Eunice?
The demon time guys have interfered with my relationships a lot. And there's nothing I can do
Imagine the demon
about it.
time guys, and on top of that, they're drunk as fuck off of alcohol.
Eunice, you want to hear something? You want to know
What's up?
You want to know what I was most scared about?
What's up?
Going home and telling my wife what happened because I was afraid I was going to get blamed for it.
Well, shit, I would too. Is she divorced? That's not a good time.
Because somewhere in the somewhere.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
It's part of my brain. I felt I had done something wrong. I was like, "No, man, you didn't do anything wrong. You did everything right.
You told her you did the right thing. Yep.
You were, acknowledged, whatever."
Saint Troglodyte.
But Miss Art Teacher so-and-so
I had two women fighting over me, then they both get mad at you. Now you have two women pissed at you for their choices. Fucked if you and fucked if you don't, literally. Iron Blades.
Did what you had to do to remove yourself from the situation.
Never tell your women.
Nope.
So now I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna have to try to explain this to my wife in a way that makes sense. And I was like, "There's not a way that it fucking makes sense." so I never told her about it.
Mm. I mean, nothing really happened out of it. I mean, that's the good thing.
No, nothing happened out of it other than I got hit on by a 50-something fucking year old woman with her fucking husband standing next to her as I'm trying to walk out of a gym.
Hey, you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, my computer's on some bullshit. Give me
We hear you.
Max Sioptimus
Hey,
said,
you gotta remember, Max, I was like 25 or 26, and I was getting passed around by a bunch of like late 30-something-year-old women. When you're I was at that point where sex was sex, but they weren't married either. They were all divorced, single mothers, and all that shit.
Said,
but
you only regret the things you did not bust
Chess,
open.
I'm not even talking about that.
And I actually kind of regretted it a little bit, but it was fun. It was fun, but at the same time, it was like I wasn't looking for hookups. I was looking for something else. Uh-oh, I'm getting a phone call on Discord.
Saint Troglodyte said, Iron Blades, my ex-wife told me she wanted a break when we first started dating. I fucked her friend and made a VID sent to her saying this could have been you, but no LOL.
Did he get back in here? There he is.
Sam Fisher, get back in here, you dick.
Yeah, I had to go finish eating. Y'all were getting a little wild, and I was trying to eat and talk. So I'm like, I'm going to eat and then come back. I got some words for Eudes, actually. Yo, Eudes, listen, man. I know I get your point. If he's not willing to,
Max
try to put his woman in check.
Right, there you go.
But here's the question.
Better get that.
How do you put a woman in check
Iron Blades
when all she got to do to get what she wants, if she wants
that
to
is
sleep
classic.
with this dude, is call a popo and tell him, hey, he abused me. You're disregarding everything we know and everything that's been going on to make that assessment. Plus, how are you any better than the modern 304 if you knowingly hop into bed with a married woman just because her husband is acting like a cuck?
Take no shit from a woman.
So if a chick is into cuckolding and she is married and she approaches me and says, do you want to fuck me while my husband watches? And I say, hell yeah. Am I just as debaucherous as her and her husband or not? I say yes.
Do you enjoy sharing semen?
I don't know.
Man? Because that's what her woman's doing is holding semen from all the men that she's taking to Pound Town.
Here's the big thing, right? Men, they can fuck women like taking a piss. It is what it is. Don't try to argue with me about it. That's the majority of men out there in the world. We don't associate sex with emotion. Women, they associate sex with emotion. That's why when women they decide to go out there and fuck other dudes, it hurts a lot more because they invest a lot more than what men invest a lot more in. Why do you think that when it comes to men, when they become some type of guy, some type of, a person of value, they're able to attract not only a wife, but a few side chicks as well. A woman can't do the same thing. And if they can, it's only for so long before they become too old and they hit the wall.
So if you
won't touch another man's woman, never rub another man's rhubarb, you could end up with holes being put in.
And you're going to tell me that every time you were with her, that you wouldn't have any type of emotion involved in that?
I would.
Right. So here's what I'm saying.
A man will have a main woman, but at the same time, he will still, if the possibility, will have other women.
The more we have sex
there's other women
with a single individual, bonding properties develop within us, whether we want it to or not.
Come on, bro.
Men had multiple wives, men had harems, but that doesn't change the fact that if you're going to be knowingly getting into bed with a married woman, that you're just as culpable as her.
Yes,
no, men and women are not the same.
Agreeing with any of that. I didn't
men and women are not the same.
Backler.
I did not
entered the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Your argument is
Singletown
on the premise of men and women, they have similar values.
SLOR town.
No, it's not. And in this instance, it would be.
No.
Because if you're married to a woman, you're married to her because you guys share values.
But here's the thing. Why, even in the Bible, they have multiple people, key figures. They have countless wives and concubines.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm not.
If we're going to talk about marriage,
if
we're going to talk about marriage,
arguing any of that. I'm not arguing any of that. What I am telling you is, if you hop into bed with a married woman knowingly, you are just as bad as
with
the married
woman
knowingly hopping into bed with another man, married or not, whether he's married or not.
Saint Troglodyte.
If you're a married man or a single man,
just horrible,
and you
get
into bed with a married woman, I think if you're a married man and you get into bed with another man's wife, it's
fucked up.
I mean, hey, I see where you're coming from, but
you've tarnished the sanctity of marriage.
I see where you're coming from, but who is the main culprit? Who should take the main responsibility and accountability?
You can't look at it like that. You can't.
No, I see where you're coming from, but who should take the main accountability for that situation to happen in the first place?
Both.
No, not both. It's not equal.
I did not say that. Listen, man.
I'm talking to chaos.
Listen, in a world where I can just hunt my woman over my shoulder and say, "You're bullshit, stop here, we're going the hell home, and your ass is staying in the house," and there ain't a fucking murder force that can come and murder me for doing that and call it abuse, then I would say it's the man's culpability.
Your wife opened up your legs for a random
Troglodyte.
dude. Who should hold more accountability?
I just want one woman to do really kinky shit with. Is that too much to ask, really?
Because you can't.
I'm serious. Who should hold more accountability? Your own wife, the one that made the covenant in front of God.
Of course, the wife should
open
hold
up her goddamn
more
legs
accountability,
for a random
but the
dude.
man should also be held
Who should take
accountable
more
too.
accountability?
And today,
anytime. It's a random dude.
The man and the woman.
You're not understanding, man. It's not any time. If you're talking about back in the days when things were still traditional, the sole responsibility. Listen, if I am responsible for her behavior, then I have every right to throw her ass over my shoulder and make her come home if she doesn't want to listen. But you can't do that today.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you want to divorce your wife, if you call her cheating, who should be held more accountable? Your wife or the dude that she introduced to her fucking strip lane, to her fucking landing?
Maybe
I don't know how to say it anymore, but she is the one that initiated the entire situation because she's married to you. The guy's not married to you.
Yeah, that's right. And I said, in the whole situation, I said it should be her. But that does not change the fact that you, as a single man, if you don't know she's married, like if she lies to you, I'm not going to hold that shit against anybody. And nobody should. Okay? But if you knowingly get into bed with a married woman, you are just as fucking responsible as she is.
Yes.
If she says, "Hey, my husband's a dickbag who can't please me in bed, come blow my back out," and you say, "All right, fuck this cock," you're just as bad as she is.
Hey, you're not wrong, but at the same time, guess what? If you are, here's the thing, and majority of the time, this is the truth. A lot of times, if a woman is willing to sleep with other dudes behind your back, you yourself as a man, you probably are not really the man that
said.
Just saying.
If a woman cheats, she wanted to. If a man cheats, he had no choice, as his wife isn't living up to her duties. Pure truth.
And he couldn't make it work. So And I'm willing to bet, a motherfucker that can turn a black hole into a sun can't make a marriage work.
Mm.
So
like, in my opinion,
you gotta start to wonder about that.
If a man wants to smash, he has to be held accountable whether he wants to or not. That's the difference. That's the key difference. When a woman wants to smash, she wants to turn on the crocodile tears in order to get the most minimum punishment as possible.
Sorry, normal.
Agreed. And that's not acceptable.
Agreed.
I'm not arguing any of that. You're right about all of that. But all I'm saying is the difference is whether or not you know she's married. If you know she's married, then you're just as responsible as she is. Because at that point, if she's like, "Hey, my husband's he's a pussy. Fuck this motherfucker. Come blow my back out," and you're like, "Duh, okay." Hey, you're come on, man. Control your biology.
There's dudes out there that are like that.
Oh, I know, and it's the biological imperative for a lot of men.
And that's where the fear of having a cat busted in your ass came into play, because that used to be the norm back then.
Yes.
So it was
more likely than not, the husband is not going to have a cat to bust in anybody's ass.
I mean,
that's why she's doing it in the first place.
Exactly. That was my point, Edith.
Yeah, I'm not denying it.
Yidis, Sam, Chaos
to you and doesn't tell you she's married, then nobody can hold that against you. What's up, Ramadi?
Ramadi's got something to
I
say.
don't know about you, Sam, or you, Yidis, or you, Chaos. I don't know if you've ever been approached by a married woman. I don't know if she was married.
I have countless times. I was in the military.
I just know that there was another fucking man standing right there next to her while she was legitimately trying to seduce me.
Saint Troglodyte said,
it was. I went through that.
It doesn't mean I want to fuck lots of women. The two are not mutually exclusive.
At the time, who she knew, because we were both students of hers.
You can get arrested for breaking a marriage in some states.
I was single, and once again, I was at that bar so
doesn't
much.
Matter
the
who
bartender
initiates the
owner
cheating,
knew
both
me.
are guilty.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but whatever. I had my own personal space. I was right next to the fan, which was glorious. And I'm just here doing my thing. I'm sipping on my beer. See what's going on. Hopefully, I don't get any texts from my goddamn subordinates doing some dumb shit on the weekend, right? So, we got this married woman and her friend approaching me. And I'm like, I don't know you. Why are you sitting at my fucking table? Who are you? See, okay, how do I explain it? I am an introvert unless I have to be in a social setting. Do you guys get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I keep to myself unless I have to be out there. Then I'm able to, talk pretty clearly and talk pretty well.
Saint Troglodyte.
But that was a Friday, and I worked.
Outlaw, what if the wife isn't living
And man,
up to her
I was
wife
doing
duties? It's a dry marriage.
Inventory check on the Connex. Oh, I was so mad. But that's besides the point. No? I think Chaos and Godfather knows. But I went to the bar. I think it was around 9 p.m. And I was just chilling. I was just chilling like a villain. I was having a great time. It was a Friday. I had a married woman and her friend approach me, and you know what's crazy? Like the friend. Oh my god!
Outlaw.
Woo!
Said.
I was like, yo, that's your friend. Saint. Oh my god, bro.
One or two instances like that though.
She was a ginger.
I gotta wrap up the stream and head to work. I'm almost an hour past when I should have been there.
Oh, my bad, bro. Let me
crap.
Just 2 more minutes. There's 2 more minutes. But it was a ginger, but not just only a ginger. She was a thick ginger. Like in the right places. Like she was definitely. I was like, oh my god. And I'm telling
Saint
you.
Troglodyte.
Like, even as a black dude, I was like,
it's all
My
right.
bad, Chaos.
It's partly mine. I lost track of time.
Yeah, and
Yeetus.
What?
I gotta find you, man, on Discord. Come on, man. Don't leave me hanging.
But
I didn't
shout out to everybody in the
you,
chat and everybody in the Discord. Thanks for hanging out. Shout out to the Emperor for earlier for hanging out and gaming out.
Iron Blades.
I'll be back tonight with some more
I always
misadventures of
stayed
World
until
of
last
Warcraft.
orders and banged the barmaid.
Of a quest tour
Saint
in World of
Troglodyte.
Warcraft. If y'all,
Said.
I hope to see y'all there.
How
We
the
can
wife
continue this
stops fucking
conversation.
her
or y'all
husband is
can
that cheating if he has to
continue
go outside
it
the
in
marriage.
somebody else's stream. It is.
Thank
it's
you,
up to
Chaos.
y'all.
Thanks, Chaos. I'll tell you later that I fixed my issue with Streamlabs. I'll tell you later what happened. So
nice.
I'll tell you later.
Until next time, y'all have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever it is you hail from.
Saint Troglodyte.
I'm out this bitch. Peace.
Said.
Chaos.
Chaos
Is your,
for you,
is your
728
Discord
layers.
My no square. Don't touch me there. My no square. No, don't touch me there. This is my no square. No, don't touch me there. No, my no square. No, don't touch me there. This is my no square. No, don't touch me there. My no square.